Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Eternal Undermountain.
Eternal Undermountain.
You can watch this stream every Wednesday from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can watch our sister stream over on Sundays from 9 p.m. to midnight. That's with a different group of people going through a homebrew campaign. You can also find my books on DriveThruRPG, as well as a few on the DM's Guild, including Noble Crumpet's Book of Secrets, which is coming next month on the 15th, approx, to the DM's Guild. Anywho, links below. You can go check that out when you have free time. In the meantime, it's date time because we're still in the Waterdeep phase of this Undermountain trek, where the players have gone back to Waterdeep, and it's Tide, where everybody is encouraged to find hot singles in your area and take them to the Guildsmeet Gala, which is coming up. However, first we have a few things to get to. Last time, a lot of people went on their dates. Montano went out with Oliver Silmerhelve, learned a bit about him, and Alistair went on the first of his 2 dates with Maggie at the Snow Beetle Orchard, picked up a spare quest while he was there, and BB went out to Bunderstones with Felrax, learned a little bit about him and his backstory while Oso hung from the rafters. We also met Skullbreaker, the potted plant that Oso was taking to the gala. Thankfully, I don't think they need a ticket. But anywho, oh right, and Newt got a makeover with Arabelle at the Temple of Beauty. That was all the dates that happened last time. But let's get into it, shall we? So, I believe you guys have finally met up back at Lift's Spirits for the night. Is there anything that you guys want to do before we go into the next day, when Alistair is scheduled to meet his second date?
I want Bean that.
Of course.
Bean has to go to the gala.
He
The
does.
gala. Have you at slightly lower volume? Hold on, I want to check my Discord and make sure everybody's at a good volume. Okay, that should be fine. Okay. So, you reconjure Bean in the, I mean, you could just do it on the table, really. I mean, who cares? You summon your familiar, and the toad crawls out of the nether portal out onto the table. Hey, I'm back. How's it going, kids?
What's going on?
Where are we, tavern? Drinks?
Yes.
Do
Yes.
frogs drink?
They do if they want to.
Yeah, what the heck?
I mean, I didn't know if it was safe for them to drink, like, if it would kill them.
Is anything really safe to drink?
I'm a demon. I can drink anything. And I can outdrink anybody.
I can't click my character. And I refreshed it.
Let me create a new one.
Oh, I just disappeared.
Yeah, because I deleted you.
I can't move Bean either. Oh, I can move this one now. Boop.
Find a new bean then. There we go.
A little Bean, there he is. Alright, thanks.
NPs. Ben can't make it tonight for now. He might be on later, but for now, Oso is shutting down in the corner of the chamber of the room. Bean turns, I guess, into a bat and then invisible. And the rest of you guys, you guys can regale each other with any of your stories before day 3 of Walking Tide.
Well, I caught a lot of lovely fruits at the orchard. Is apple a fruit, actually? I think that's one of those in-between fruits.
Apples?
It's a fruit.
Apples!
Apples
It's a-
are definitely fruits.
Eh,
Did you think it was a vegetable?
In
it could
between,
be a vegetable.
out of curiosity, in between fruit and what else?
Vegetable.
All right.
Doesn't seem
Yeah,
sweet
Aaron.
enough for a fruit to me.
At least he didn't say meat.
Fair.
I did meet Magpie at the orchard.
Hot.
Did you? I bet you met her. Meted her.
Well,
Wait.
It was the
Shut up!
first date.
I'm going
my
invisible
gosh.
again.
Oh gosh. We
Fel
had a
Rex.
race, but I let her win.
Oh,
Well, she didn't really win, but
no.
I tripped.
Uh-huh. Tripped. Air quotes.
Also, for reference, don't tell a fellow tabaxi that being a tabaxi is a curse. It wasn't. An FYI, you people.
Forgot you did that.
And
If
kind
I
of
am ever a
misphrased it.
tabaxi, I will take that advice.
The curse was being changed from one form to another. I misspoke. I'm not thinking about it anymore. I'm going to bed. Bye.
don't you have a
Wait.
date?
With who?
He's got to get up early.
Oh, that's fair.
This
What?
morning. That's why I need to go to bed.
Oh, I thought you meant you were going to bed. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa. Oh, not yet.
Wake!
I'll wake
Yeah.
up to go to bed.
I will wake up to go to bed.
Fel Rex shows up at the table. He's got some drinks. He's taken upon himself to get the usual for BB now, and has just gotten some more Millerkin ale for the rest of you guys.
That's exactly what I'm drinking right now.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
He sits down and says, "Well, I suppose we're here for a while. Is there anything we want to do before the gala? It's still a few days out."
I look down at my wardrobe and I look at his wardrobe and like, if you want to point out how to dress like that, that might be fine. I don't think this is gala attire.
Yeah, that's fine. I think I can find you something. I know a few tailors.
Oh, actually, that's mighty helpful.
I'll get you one tomorrow.
I'm gonna take like a big glug of my drink and like kind of look at the rest of the group like this was absolutely not the BB that came with us to the tailors a couple days ago.
Which, by the way, you need to pick up your hat from there tomorrow
I
morning.
know I do.
So technically, you are hatless, BB, right now.
I feel so vulnerable.
BB's got the blues.
I'm very blue, mostly at the top of my head.
You could pick it.
Bald!
It's still nighttime, right? Like
Yep.
it's the end of the day.
Hmm?
You could pick it up tonight. You paid them. You bribed the lady so that you could have it done by the end of the day.
That is true. Actually, then I might head out first and go and run a few errands and then come back and get settled in. Will you be able to cover the bar while I'm gone?
Yeah, in fact, Montana actually knew a few people that
Yeah.
were able to cover it.
That's fine.
Since she's returned and realized that you two were running it.
I mean, I don't mind running it. It's better than sitting around doing nothing.
Why don't you sit around and do nothing with us? You can always get your hat tomorrow. Besides, you don't need to hide under a hat for tonight.
Scratch the top of my head.
Why does Felrex have an accent again?
It's
Uh,
contagious.
So that Newt knows the visual. When you are underneath sun for so long, you can technically like bleach scales, like they can get less colorful. So wearing a hat has made the top of BB's head the brightest, most colorful spot on his head.
Bald!
Super.
so he's just a very bright, colorful. It's like he has the top of his head dyed.
Oh, that must be so sad for him.
Shut it.
And people thought I looked weird under my mask.
Yeah, right. I just chug my ale.
Balls!
Just side-eyeing you with the entire thing.
Bald.
Mo.
You will remember this forever.
Come on,
Every
stay
time.
here for tonight. Let's just party amongst friends.
Let your hair down, BB.
I don't even know what to say.
Well, it's up to you. You can stay or leave.
Mm.
Come on, BB.
How long would it take to get to the tailors and back here again?
I mean, she'd be back, or he'd be back very late. because it's all the way in the middle of the city.
Yeah, I might not go
Oh.
alone. I'll stay. I ain't want to hear another word about the top of my head come from either of you.
That's fine.
Whatever you say, BB Bald.
I think you look more confident without it anyway. Come on, drinks. But you guys spend the rest of the night drinking, and Alistair's gotten to sleep early. Oso is probably there. He's probably poured some ale on top of his body, wasting very good, very rare ale
Oh, no.
for the gag. Before going into sleep mode, probably in the middle of the room, just to bother people, I'd assume. Okay, you guys go to bed and wake up the next day. Alistair is up and at 'em to go out to his date with Orina at the Font of Knowledge. So let's go there. Actually, I can bring you there on this map at least, so you kind of get an
Damn
idea.
it! I knew this was gonna. Can we do something else for now? I gotta take a phone call.
Of course! Of course!
We can go to the tailor's.
BB,
Oh yeah.
Is everyone joining along for this parade?
I mean, that's up to you. Felrax
Yeah.
is just taking you to a tailor that he knows.
I'm just following Felrax at this point.
Okay.
I just didn't know if
Hello.
anyone
Did you want to pick up
following.
Did you want to
I
pick up your
will.
hat?
Yeah, I want to pick up my hat.
Okay, do you want to do that first?
No, I want to pick up my hat later. Yes, I want to pick up my hat.
You go to
I want to go too.
Thentava's.
I knew it. I knew someone was gonna follow.
You go to
I'll
Thentava's.
stay at the
I gotta make sure nobody
bar.
makes fun of you. So
I kind of work at the bar, so I feel like I should stay there.
That's fine. So you
Bean's
you
coming.
pick up your hat without issue. You've already prepaid, I believe.
Did.
And they aren't done with anybody's outfits yet, because that was just guaranteed to be done before the gala, and it's still 5 days away. So, you guys just easily pick those up, but then Felrax kind of is quiet most of the time, and he says, "Come on, let's go back to the North Ward." So you guys have finished your trip shopping out here with little to no effort. And he takes you to a place that's rather close to Lift Spirits called Tauntrit's Adornments.
I'm sorry. Can you say that one more time?
Tauntrit's Wait, Torn
It says it
Tyrants.
on the screen.
I like it when Chris
Torn.
tried to say it.
Torn Tyrants.
Torn Tyrants Adornment.
I. Avast.
Alright. We're not gonna be dressing up in some weird pirate getup, right?
No. It's simple. This person did my suit, as you can see. I mean, it's old. I haven't worn it in a while, but it's still good as new. Besides, I have magic. And he, sprinkles some sparks on his, shoulder to, get rid of some scuff he got from the marketplace. Come on in. And he brings you inside, and the place is pretty, busy. There's a lot of, bustling around going on, at least in the upper story of the building. It seems to be where a lot of the workers and laborers are. The front of the shop is more of a place to try on stuff and get measured. But there's only a few people in the front, and they look rather fancy in their suits. There's an Asimar that is in the front. You can tell from the glowing eyes and pale face that they are probably some sort of half angel or something. And they welcome you in. Welcome to Torn Tyrants. Please,
Thank you.
can I help you two? Yeah.
Where did I go?
You're still there.
Oh,
You're
You're
small, they
following.
can't see you.
apologies. You were
Oh my god.
Beyond
Where did
my
you come
vision.
from?
Anyway, how can I help you three?
I don't even want your help anymore.
He kind of smiles and turns to the next person. Felrax looks away from you and goes, yes, I'm looking to get a suit for my friend here. And gestures to BB.
I guess I should politely take my hat off. since we're in a fancy establishment.
Dragonborn, muscular build. We can get you something big and tall.
I trust whatever you think might do best.
That gives me a lot to work with, but what sort of colors are you looking for? Any patterns or anything like that? Anything fancy about it?
I look at Felrax confused.
Uh,
What do I say?
I don't know. Something that goes with blue, Felrax says to the guy. Right. Blue. Well, we can get you something, Do you want to stand out, or do you want to blend in?
I'm not the flashy kind of person.
Right. Well, why don't we get you something purple? It'll draw the eye, but with your scale colors, it'll meld, I think, especially amongst other people that are about during Wowking Tide, wearing their gold.
How about like a wine kind of purple?
Of course, a mauve sort of deal.
Isn't that pink?
Oh, that is pink, isn't it?
I'm just messing with Chris. Mauve is pink. It would be like a plum or a burgundy.
Burgundy is the color I was thinking of.
Burgundy is the color of the blood.
Yes. Can get you something burgundy, of course. Do you want a black tie or something else sleek?
Your best, I guess. Something that doesn't look like I'm made of millions, but also I guess something that works for the gala.
Skinny tie, skinny tie.
Felrax looks at Tyrith and says, "Get him a bola."
Nice.
Ebola?
BB's just like, BB's like, "What's that?" And Tyrith just kind of nods and goes and fetches this sort of stuff for you. They get a suit out that has been. It's not your size yet. They're gonna tailor it to it, but they get something that's large enough for you to wear and try on. Get you in your burgundy suit with like a black bola like around your neck.
Is this a George of the Jungle kind of moment? Does BB realize he's fine?
George Fancy.
George Fancy.
Yeah, you kind of look in the mirror and you've never looked sharper. And you're probably only gonna get sharper once they've done the measurements.
Nice. How much?
The clerk, the ASMR, just kind of coughs and says, well, the price, with the tailoring, is probably going to come to around, we'll say, 150 gold pieces.
I drop 160.
Thank you.
Nice.
The extra bits so that you don't mess up.
We don't mess up here.
Takes the 10
Ba-ding.
back.
Alright.
We could mess up for your sake. Felrax just says, "Much obliged." Anywho, BB, we got places to be, so I guess just get your measurements and then we can be off.
I walk over there, I'm assuming.
Yeah, Tyrith and another attendant take your measurements. It's a little weird for you.
I give my hat to Newt. I'm like, you watch this with your life.
Okay.
Newt puts the hat on her masked head.
It's like the size of Newt.
Covers my whole face.
Yeah.
Your ear kind of like pokes through the horn hole. Yeah, you
You
get
guys look at BB.
howdy, howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Oh, that's exactly it. So yeah, BB, after some uncomfortable reaches, you are measured up and they put you on the roster. They say that it's just a simple tailoring, and for the extra gold, they're willing to get this done for you by tomorrow, pushing you a bit ahead on the list.
As long as it's ready by the gala, I'll be fine.
Of course, Mr.
Blue.
Blue.
Like the color?
Yes.
You could also just call Mr. Bald.
Look you.
You can't. I can't see you. So
It's a B blue.
It's William Blue.
wanna be blue.
Thank you, Mr. Blue. I'll see you tomorrow.
Blue.
He was the extra in Reservoir Dogs.
Oh, great, Shane, you're back.
Shane, back. Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Blue. A dragon born guy.
Nice.
Roll a 1 and you die. Okay.
DMCA's make me cry.
We have fun here, folks. We have fun.
Alistair, you walk across the city to the Font of Knowledge, which is a very, very fancy and illustrious library, Waterdeep. You head up to the large oaken doors to the place. It's a big stone building. It looks almost like it used to maybe be a church or a cathedral, but it's sort of been retrofitted to house all of these grand bookcases. You open the door. It is just a public library after all, and you head inside. There's only 1 or 2 people inside that you can see. They're in the upper stories of this large building, which does have like 4 or 5 like stories of books that are just lined up in rows. There's like ladders rolling across the ceiling and whatnot, or across the bookcases. And in the center, there is what looks like it was once some sort of basin or fountain, but it's now long dried. There is a angel kind of like resting in the center of it, as if beckoning up to the gods. You find Arena.
That's just Alistair.
Sorry?
No, that was just Alistair.
Oh, that
the
was
angel.
just Alistair.
Okay.
So you
Alright.
you find Arena, and she is off in a corner of the library here. Looks more like a research area that has a lot of arcane implements as well as scientific ones, and it's off like in a sectioned off room almost. So let's go there, shall we?
Oh, I forgot she's hot.
Oh no, she's hot. Well, took your
Those are
time
the skinny
getting here,
ones.
didn't you?
Well, long night. Didn't sleep well. Anyway, my apologies. How are you this fine morning?
Tired as well. I had a late night as well.
Ah,
So,
heading the books?
should we start?
I certainly. Where would you like to begin?
Well, I suppose that we should find some books that will work. I've already started gathering things. Why don't you go look in that section over there for some transmutation magic?
Ah, yes. As they say, transmutation is my middle name. Oh wait, it isn't. It's Lafayette. Anyway.
I'd appreciate if you
Does
kept the
that mean-
jokes to a minimum.
Oh god.
She's
Well,
the stuck up one,
alright.
remember?
This girl's a bitch.
Yeah, I noticed.
I'm glad you invited the other girl.
I know. So it's what, investigation you want me to do, or
Yeah, sure. Make an investigation check.
oh, that's bad.
Oh my god, my heart is like secondhand embarrassment hurting over here.
Good, that's the feeling I'm going for.
Wow.
As a DM, I strive for secondhand embarrassment from my players.
Oh, good. Good, good, good.
Good. So, Alistair, you head over to various sections of the library. You're not really sure exactly how it's organized, so you're kind of just looking at random and trying to pull some books that you think might apply to what she's asking for. And you do find a few things that appear to be about like transmutation magic, polymorphing magic, that sort of thing, enhancement magic, that sort of stuff. You come back with a short stack of books, and she's gathered 2 whole piles of books on the table, and she says, "All right, let's start flipping through, shall we?"
Yes.
And you guys start reading through. She only really talks a few other times during this time, but I'm gonna have you make a intelligence check.
Good luck, smarty pants. Yes.
All right.
Oh no, he's smart.
Oh no, he's fine.
So as you're looking through the books, especially the ones that she's gathered, you start seeing some familiar symbols that relate to polymorphing, especially those of like curses and whatnot. You do remember that you were invited here for her to like help research your
Right.
transformation curse. So, you're doing pretty well. You actually point out some things to her that sort of describe your conditions, and she eventually like starts asking you some other questions now that she's realized that you're not a total rube, as it were.
Angus, yeah.
Yeah, a jabroni, as it were. She says, "So, how did this come about? Do you remember anything?"
Well, last I remember, I was in my library doing my research, and then my friend came over and said, "Hey, how would you like some crepes?" And I said, "Ooh, I love crepes." And then I had some, and then I didn't feel quite well. I thought it was like a bad berry or so. And then after tossing and turning all night, I wake up and boom! Kitty.
And you're sure it's related to the crepe?
I don't know, I'm making it up as I go.
Well, I certainly hope not. I need to know the exact details if I'm to make a proper evaluation.
Nope, that's as much as I remember.
So it would have to be delivered in some sort of enchanted crepe, perhaps bewitched flower. Did you have any syrup with this crepe,
Of
or any
course
sauces?
I did. Who has a crepe without syrup?
That is true. I'll have
Oh
to
my
do
God,
some more. We need to look up some potions. I'll have you fetch some more books. I'm going to do some experimenting here.
Yes, boss.
And
go.
I'm going to have you make another investigation check. Alright. You go out and you found some... since she pointed out in the right direction, you've actually been able to sort of figure out the book system here at the Font of Knowledge, and you find some potion-making books, specifically ones that are meant to transform people into things. Though you're not sure if it'll apply to your exact circumstance, as most of them seem to be temporary effects, or change people into large offensive creatures or small harmless creatures, not into an entire species. So you bring this back to Arena, and she seems pleased, and she starts flipping through the book. After a bit more research and interrogation, she finally says, "Alright, well, you said you used to be a mage, right?"
Yes. I was a wizard in chronergy magic.
Well, can you show me some of what you can do now? And
Yes.
she kind of stands up almost before you can even answer, and she heads over to a doorway set into the stone wall, and she opens it and gestures for you to approach.
I approach.
Door you thought led to the outside, but it seems to lead into some sort of extra dimension here. But it looks to you to be an ordinary room. She closes the door behind her, and there's like a little flicker of light. She says, "This is my private study. I work here, you see. So it was
Very
very
nice.
prudent to meet here. Good choice. Anyway, I'm gonna need you to shoot that dummy with something." She points towards a like target dummy on the
Ooh,
other
me?
side of the room.
Oh, okay.
Yes, show me what you got.
I will show you what I've got. I will. And you shoot it. I guess I'll blade it, I suppose. Does that count as shooting something? Why not? I'll try it. I thunder damage it, and then stab it with a rapier.
Alright, you enchant your rapier with this thunderous energy and stab into the dummy, which then starts to vibrate violently before it finally dissipates after about 6 seconds or so. You look back at her like, eh?
I used to be able to do more, but...
She's kind of doing the pose that she's doing now, and she just kind of shakes her head. And that's...
You suck.
That's the most that you can muster.
Well, I mean, for attacks, yes. I mean, I do have other things, like I summon a mage hand, I minor illusion, like...
Well, what happened to the
something.
chronomancy that you had talked about?
It's gone. I can't remember. I can only muster a few of what I used to. All of that is gone.
Oh. Perhaps you lost your spellbook. If you did use one, that could explain why the spells are no longer in your mind. See, like mine.
Yes.
And she pulls out a book and like opens it up. You can see that there are a bunch of like arcane words on it that are sort of missing from your head. They look vaguely familiar, but you can't really make them out. You can see that a lot of the pages are like glowing blue. She like points at them and says, "See, these are the ones that I have prepared today. I can tell because their magic has been activated, and it's all up here." And she points at her head. And then she kind of just closes her eyes and starts to speak some incantations. And she fires out from her open hand towards the target dummy this icy blade, like this shard of ice that hits into the training dummy and explodes into ice shards everywhere in a shower of snow and ice. The dummy is torn apart, but also covered in ice and snow. And you can see on the book that the glowing words like fade as she casts the spell. See, I've run out of slots for that today, so it's gone.
Yes. Oh well. Well, it was well worth it. That dummy had it coming.
He did, but thankfully it's my private sanctum. She snaps her fingers and the dummy, like, reforms itself.
Oh.
That's what I would have seen with your chronomancy.
Very clever. Is the dummy is made of wood, right?
Yeah, like wooden straw and tarp, or burlap.
Well done. Well, I do have this spellbook on me. Is there a way I can learn this one? I pull out freaking what's his name spellbook, calabashes that I've been holding on to.
Well, might be able to. If you've lost your memory, it's going to be a lot more difficult. I can offer you my tutoring. That will help you.
I do like a good tutor.
Some of these are workable spells. Some are a bit beyond somebody that's considered a novice. No offense. I know that you used to be...
I'm taken.
I know that you used to be great, but at this point, I have to consider you a novice.
Fair enough. I am one of novice of magic nowadays. It's unfortunate, but is the cross I must bear.
Anyway.
But I'm really fast now. That's kind of cool. I can run around all day.
I guess that's the benefits of being a cat. Well, I will probably need to do more research if I'm to figure out what the problem is with you. I'd probably have to do some experiments. Are you willing to stay for a while, for a few hours?
I mean, I have nothing else planned, so why not?
Very well. I'm going to have you make a constitution save.
Oh god, I'm gonna die.
Oh my god.
Oh good.
Oh no!
You spend the day doing a variety of experiments as her sort of lab rat. She's transformed you into a frog. She's tried transforming you into a human, but it was the wrong human, and it was, of course, only temporary. She's tried several curse-breaking sort of, like, guides and whatnot. She's tried various potions. It's left you very worn out by the end of the day. I'm going to give you 2 levels of exhaustion for now.
Oh my, okay.
He's gonna come back and be so tired and be like, damn, it's been...
I can't
I just-
dance
I just
at the
have this-
gala.
I just have this great image of Alistair like getting like briefly transformed into like Steve Buscemi in the middle of the
This isn't
Oh,
my
God.
face!
library.
Oh no.
Hi, I'm John Mulaney.
Totally insane. Yeah. Overall, she seems to be kind of intrigued by you, and
Right
you've
today.
sort of become one of her new obsessions, as it were. Up in conversation, she eventually says, "Are you going to that gala at the Castellanters?"
Yes I am. I have 2 tickets.
Really? Are you taking anyone?
Yes.
I noticed the gold fleck on your fur. It's hard to get out.
Oh yes. In fact, I am picking someone. She's kind of sweet, actually. She's like, well, me. As in, Kitty. It's adorable.
Shane, we gotta talk about your technique after this game.
I see. So you weren't interested in taking anyone else?
Unfortunately, no. I told her that I would take her, and my word is my bond.
That's very honorable, I suppose. Anyway, you best be off. I have some things to attend to for the rest of the day.
Will do. And very nice having you help me out with all of this.
Yes. Good day, Alistair.
Ta-ta.
She looks up from her desk and says, "You can leave now."
I'm leaving. I'm walking. I mean, I don't know what you want from me.
You walk out of the font of knowledge. And second date concluded.
Yeah.
Albeit less successfully.
Mm.
Well, I mean, she's not going to the gala.
No, but she liked you. She was bitter.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
well.
not gonna
Shane
help you
just
with
started talking about
anything
how
now.
sweet his date was.
Yeah, she's like,
Right,
I'm
yeah.
And
She's so much nicer and
could-
sweeter than you.
So did you hear about that place that everybody's taking their dates to? I noticed you're single. No, yeah, I have a date. She's prettier than you.
And,
Oh.
and
Everything.
the fact that you were like, and she's a cat like me, made you sound like super racist.
No, he says sweet and super sweet.
Well,
like
yeah,
me.
that's fine. But
Yeah, not
it was funny.
it was. I've always considered this date more of like a research mission than didn't feel like she was dating.
She knew it. She knew that you were just using her for her brain.
Wow.
Anywho,
Oh, God forbid I like her knowledge. I don't want her just for her body.
Oh, that
My
was-
God.
Whatever. God damn it.
how about a girl that's got a brain and always speaks her mind? Nah. I'm sorry. I'm done now.
I'm done now.
Okay. The rest of the day is your guys's. You guys have spent roughly half the day, Newt and BB and Montana, you probably spent half the day, like bartending and stuff, making sure Lift Spirits is up and running. And Alistair, your date is done around noon. Got up pretty early to go on this. So does anybody want to do anything for the rest of the day? Otherwise, there's 5 days until the Guildsmeet Gala. We can definitely speed there, but I didn't know if anybody wanted to do anything like buy any presents for the traditional Tide exchange.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we should probably
do
just
that.
do some last minute shopping.
Do it.
I don't know what for Elrax. He's so hard. I just want gold.
He was at Wonderstones.
He will be.
Wow. He's hard to read.
I mean, you walked right into that
He's
one.
he's really hard. And then you just hear, he was at Wonderstones, and a shirtless guy rolls away from you after like speaking that in your ear.
Where the fuck did you
Oh,
come from?
hell yeah.
And you're not even at Thunderstones. He just like materializes out of thin air.
He's on his break, and just like how we were
I'm
on our
like
break
this
from our
everywhere,
tavern,
hon.
Yeah, he just went and got food from some other place.
Halfway across the city.
Yeah, he's on
How long is
rollerblades. He's
break?
quick.
Okay, that's fair. He's on rollerblades, so his speed's got to be like 60.
So, there are a few things that you guys can do. You can go today, or you can wait until day 5, which is Tide, the actual Tide, that the group of holidays is named after, where businesses stay open late and have like Black Friday sales, and people like are all dressed up and whatnot. It's a midnight shopping spree.
Yuck.
Or you can just go now. It's whatever.
Let's go now.
I would like to look now and perhaps buy later when it is less expensive.
Hell yeah, I gotta scout
Wouldn't it
out
be
the
more
deals.
expensive the day of because people are going to be scrambling?
Well,
Well, they're scrambling for the deals.
Sale, like the day before, like everybody knows, like all the businesses know that there's going to be a bunch of people buying gifts, so they mark them down so that drums up business.
Or they bring the prices up just so that they can sell them at the same price and trick everybody. Ha ha ha.
Capitalism.
Fucking Tide.
Hey.
Okay, so I brought you to this page and then put up the dialogue option that has
Can't
all the
click
different shops. So, does anybody have any ideas where they want to go, or anything they want to look for their date for that traditional swap?
Well, what do you have any recommendations as to what to buy?
Well,
Yeah,
people.
like what would be traditional?
Well, a traditional exchange would probably be just straight up coins for Tide, but it's considered like thoughtless. That's like your office gift.
No.
Nice.
Your one for someone that you care about would be something that's thought out and something that they would enjoy, something that's meaningful to them and maybe to you. I don't need to explain Christmas gifts to you, Dan. Just
Explain it.
there's like a
Christopher.
20 gold piece limit.
BB's probably gonna hang back at Lift Spirits while everybody else is out shopping, since Montana's going out. Just to keep the place running.
Can I? So I don't actually know what to get for my date. Because we didn't really talk about like stuff he likes. We sort of just like talked about like how shitty his life is.
He's a little rich boy, so he can probably get a ton of stuff. So think of something that he can't get.
Who wants to go to the gem store?
Honestly, Sheena, this is the perfect person for you. You can make him a gift, and it'd probably be the most wholesome thing ever.
Yeah, but Montana's not. I'm crafty. Montana's not very crafty.
But maybe Montana found something that's like one of a kind or something.
That's true. I guess I could. Is there? I don't know all of these stores' name, but are there any like thrift shops? Like not like, you know, where they sell like super cheap things, but like, you know, like a pawn shop or something where there might be like interesting finds.
There's a few places.
We went
Orsaba's.
to a pawn shop too.
Orsaba's was a straight up pawn shop, but that was kind of rumored to maybe be a front for something else, or they were at least shifty there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might avoid that.
Otherwise, I'll have you make a history check.
Okay. I don't know what I did with my character sheet, so I had to bring that back up.
You can shift double click on your token as well. That should be able to bring it up.
Oh, neat. I had no idea. I don't know much.
I have approximate knowledge of many things. So, you haven't heard about too many places. Though, let's see.
I might have to ask around a little.
Yeah, you might have to ask around, so I'll have you make a charisma-based investigation. Do you have investigation as a skill? Because otherwise it's just a charisma check.
No, I don't.
Okay, so it's just a charisma check.
Well,
Well, a little
guess we're
better.
rolling pretty average today.
You find a few places. Since you're probably initially asking around the North Ward, there is a place in the Sea Ward just west of you, called Twice as Nice. That is a sort of bargain bin store
It's like Five Below.
right near the.
Down below.
It's right near the northern entrance at Troll Skull Gate.
Frigate.
It's a Target. It's in the Sea Ward. It's fancy. Yeah, if you didn't immediately know, the north end of Waterdeep is very fancy, and the south end is
Yeah.
more derelict as
Less
it goes
so.
towards the docks.
Derelicts.
those degenerates.
Don't
Let's
say
see.
that. That's where Alistair State lives. And she's very
Aw.
nice. She's just down on her luck.
Actually, she. Oh yeah, that is where Maggie lives.
Yeah, she lives in like a trailer.
yeah. Yeah, she does.
Oh.
Let's see. I was gonna give you another option. Just trying to look around here. Okay. There is another place in the South Ward called Waukeen's Wares. Aptly named.
That sounds like a good start.
Yeah, you can go there.
Okay, I will go there.
You head down to the South Ward in the less fancy regions, and you head up to a. Well, as you're heading through the South Ward is an eclectic conglomeration of different styles of different buildings. There's stone forts that have been changed into a whole bunch of different smaller shops. It's also got a whole bunch of stables and inns that most of the shops are built over, including Waukeen's Wares. The place is well known for being a place for immigrants to settle. That's why it's called the South Ward, not because it's in the south, but it's because they let in people from the south coast of the Sword Coast.
Oh, and they kind of just hang out where they arrive in town.
Yeah, but they also built up. It's the Chinatown of Waterdeep.
Gotcha.
But it's just a variety of different looking houses than the rest of
This
the city.
sounds perfect because my dude bro has never been outside the city walls. So
Yeah, things are looking up. You head into Waukeen's Wares, and you head up the stairs past the horses that are kind of stinky downstairs, and you open the door. It's pretty busy in here. It looks like people have sort of taken the name to heart and are shopping here for last-minute gifts for their significant others and their family members. There's a skinny man at the desk that's constantly helping people in and out. The place looks like a pawn shop. There's a bunch of weird stuff everywhere.
he seems busy, so I'm not gonna bug him. So I guess I'll just kind of start looking around and start by just seeing what I can see.
Sure.
Just a regular investigation check, or?
Make some investigation checks.
All right. Well.
So you find some. There's an old stone bust of a senator or something. Not a senator, but a masked lord. It's got an image of the mask that all the lords wear. There's some nice bracelets. There's a cool eye patch that's got what looks like a. Hello.
Nice.
There's an eye patch with a purple beholder eye on it, stylized. There's some embroidered tunics that have blue and copper wired dressing. Tapestries, a whole bunch of stuff, as well as just about anything that you could probably find in the player's handbook as well for adventuring gear. The place seems to be a practical place, as well as a place for adventurers to drop off treasure.
Okay. I want to see. Wish I had detect magic. I do have detect magic. I want to do that.
Okay.
I want to see if I can find out if there's anything magical around.
Okay. You detect magic. I have you make a new investigation check, this time with advantage.
Okay. Well,
You are on a roll.
I sure am, and I don't want to use my inspiration this early because what if something goes down at the gala that I need my inspiration for? So, could be another wyvern for all we know.
Wyverns!
So you find, I'm gonna say that you found some sort of magic, but it's very crowded in here, and a lot of the people shopping happen to be adventurers, so there's probably a lot of like interference with your spell. You do find a nice porcelain like glazed pot, kind of looks like one of those like Ming Dynasty sort of things. It's like white with like blue floral elements. And that one does appear to be enchanted with some sort of, well, enchantment spell.
I guess I'll bring it to the counter and ask the guy at the counter. If I can't figure it out, hopefully he knows his stock.
Sure. If you don't have Identify...
Oh, dang, I do. Hold on. And that's something that I...
Yeah, because I believe you're a knowledge cleric.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't mean to click it.
I mean, yeah,
it's
fine.
I don't think the bowl is going to save to not be discovered.
It's actually a sort of... it looks like it's meant to hold like liquid and pour it out, like a pitcher. As you identify it, it appears to be a pitcher of heroism. It will enchant whoever drinks from it heroism once per day. And this effect lasts for 10 minutes instead of 1.
Oh, cool. This sounds pretty great. I hope it's not hella expensive. I'm gonna bring it to the dude and ask how much it costs.
Hello. How can I help you? It's this fine Wowking Tide.
Hi. I was wondering how much is this here bowl?
That bowl? Alright, that one's enchanted, isn't it? I'm going to have to offer you... I'll have to say around 250 gold pieces. You might be muted.
No, I'm thinking.
Ma'am, I have a lot of customers.
Can I do a perception? Would it be perception or insight? I'm proficient in insight. I want to see if he's trying to price gouge.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
I have no idea.
I mean, we'll see.
It seems fair. I'll pay his price for it. I'm not gonna haggle with this man while he's busy. He's just gonna get irritated.
He does seem to be rather busy, so it's hard to kind of get a read on him. I just rolled for him.
Yeah.
He says, well, if it's a little too much for your blood, you can always take out a loan. We double as a money-lending business here. I'm Alec Lenter. Well, I lend money. It is a pawn shop as well, so if you have anything to trade, that can also supplement the price.
Oh, yeah, I actually, now that you mention it, I have, one of the items in my inventory is a tapestry woven with gold depicting a fish worth 25 gold pieces that I picked up somewhere in the Undermountain.
Fish.
There you go.
So I guess I'll trade him that.
Sure. How much do you want to try and offer it for?
I will offer 200 gold pieces plus this tapestry.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Again,
Rolling
right.
10s, 11s, and 12s tonight, huh?
Yep.
Okay, so, he's willing to accept this offer. It's fine for
Oh,
him.
nice.
And yeah, he'll take it. He puts it into his pawn shop, pockets the gold, and hands over your urn of heroism. Picture of heroism, whatever you want to call it.
Cool. I will write that down. Not that I'm gonna hang on to it for too long.
Yeah,
But
I imagined that you weren't.
no.
But just in case, just write down that it's heroism once per day, 10 minutes.
Okay.
Do you want
Alright,
that
I
wrapped
guess
up
I'll just-
for Walking Tide?
That would be fantastic if you're not too busy. I know it's a little hopping in here, but it is a gift for Walking Tide.
That's fine.
so-
I can talk and rap. I can talk and rap. Is my help? He's like looking around desperately. He manages to wrap it up for you while helping other customers, and gives it to you in a nice bag filled with tissue paper and a bow
Oh,
of gold.
aw, cute. Nice. Okay. Well, thank you. I hope you have a great day.
You too. Happy Walking Tide. All right. Anybody else
Sort of
out for
gonna-
shopping? Nah.
I need a.
Wait,
Oh, what do you need?
my mic was muted.
Oh, okay.
He was like, ah, wait, no.
Going once.
Newt is just like, I wanna know, come on!
I'm trying to
Yes?
think, because I want to get her. I want to get my date something. Well, I want to get her something beauty related, but I want to give her something shiny because I like shiny things.
You are a
So-
goblin.
So I would think she likes shiny things. So I keep looking at Thrazir's fine gems.
Yeah, you can go there. That's in the
What?
that's in the castle ward
Why are you laughing?
because you've met Thrazir.
'Cause I know who Thrazir is.
Oh,
We all know.
He's from the
Kazir.
other campaign.
Well, he's from this campaign too. He gave you guys many
Yeah, he
quests.
lives in Waterdeep.
well, I wanted to go there.
That's fine. Alistair, is there any place that you were planning on going as well, just so I can have it in the back of my head?
I don't know where it would be, but I need like
A fancy looking or a nice looking cane.
Nice looking
Oh.
cane for Maggie or for yourself.
Oh no, that's for me.
I got you
thought
this
might
cane. Do
need
you
some
not
help
want it?
Walking.
And then I think I need a cane and then like kind of like a masquerade-ish looking skull mask.
Oh,
Because I think
God.
all of the masks that I have don't go with crimson, so I need something.
Oh my god.
Gotcha. A white skull mask?
And
Is that
then-
what you're looking for?
Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. Like,
Okay, make a history check or a charisma-based investigation check, whichever you want.
What is Telvar's Tipples?
I
oh, that's just nipples.
think
So-
with the did we figure out what that place is? 'Cause I know what it is. I didn't know if I told you guys.
I definitely mentioned it because the
I know
name
you
is
did.
hilarious.
Okay. Well, with your investigation check, Alistair, you. I'm gonna say that probably any pawn shop might have the mask that you're looking for, but a nice, functional cane would probably come from maybe like an adventurer's shop. There's not a ton of places that you could go to specifically get
fair
that,
enough.
but if you wanted like a good functional one, maybe a swordsmith might be able to help you, like a weaponsmith, because they probably have sturdy things and can probably work with metals.
Sure. Now, I had my armor at the place to get ornamented, I believe. How long did they say that was going to take to pick up?
Before the
I
gala.
figured that would. Okay. I wasn't sure if that place would probably be able to help as well, and I could pick up my armor while I'm there.
Oh, you might be able to go there. Like, I did say a weapons place, so they might be able to do it.
All right, yeah, I'll do that then.
Right. So we'll take care of that after Newt.
Yeah,
but
fine.
it's good to have in the back of my head. Also, I realize you're still over. Okay, so, Newt, you
Yes.
are going to Brazier's Jewelry. You ask around for this, for a gem place, and everybody seems to point you to Thrazier's Fine Gems in the Castle Ward. You head to his shop, which is a permanent sort of place that's got like these marble pillars out front, and like this facade that's made out of like bronze lining this marble exterior. It's really extravagant for the street line here. But you head inside, there's a tinkle of the bell at the door, and you hear, "Ho ho ho! It is my friend, little goblin. It is good to see you again. I haven't seen you since at least 2 days.
Hi.
How can Thrazier help you?"
So, listen.
I'm all ears, my friend.
All right. So, I met this girl, and she's really cute, and I wanted to get her something shiny,
Yes.
and I hold out like 150 gold coins, and I'm like, what can I get with this?
He steeples his hands and kind of like claps his fingers together repeatedly. I think that we can or something. Thank you, music. Let me see what I have here. We have is she sort of a princess type girl? Because we have these tiaras here. This one's made out of electrum, gold and silver. And it's got these nice little vines and plants, plenty of spinels dotting the tips of the tiara. Would she be fit in a crown? He like puts it on his head to like mimic it.
I mean, probably, but what else do you have?
Well, I have this jeweled skull mask. It's got jasper gems in place of the
Damn
eyes.
it.
And the smile here is made out of little pieces of ivory, whereas the rest of the mask is just a porcelain.
Nah, this is lame.
Hard pass.
Mine's way better.
Perhaps she's
Well, it is a couple of days still. You can still go back.
perhaps
No,
she's
what if
a
it's gone?
No, Alistair.
But he doesn't know.
You could tell him.
What if
I think
don't?
she's being a little shit. Is she the warrior princess type? We have this jeweled bodice dagger here. It's made out of gold for the discerning court assassin, if you were into that sort of thing. Not that I am. But it's got a nice ruby on the pommel here. Very easy to hide in an ample bosom.
Well, she's definitely got those.
Does this
But-
interest you?
I mean, I keep thinking about the crown ring. Because... Or the tiara, excuse me.
Is it a little too illustrious, a little too noble? Because I can interest you in a necklace or something. Perhaps this little pendant. It's got this sort of this little circle motif here. Little waves of gold around the center, where there is a simple emerald. It's small, but noticeable. It will catch people's eye, especially if it's resting on that ample bosom that you were telling me about earlier.
Can I do a check to make sure it's legit emerald?
Yeah. Make a intelligence check.
Alright. Oops. That is not a skill. Did I do it?
Oh, that's a save.
Oh, fuck.
Hold on. It's still not right.
It's just a ability check.
Oh my god.
Well, it's the same bonus. We'll use the first one. So you're kind of looking at it, but you don't know too much about gems, but it's definitely shiny. It's a little small. You were expecting a valuable gem to be, like, bigger looking, but who knows?
Well, how is it in comparison to that tiara ring?
Well, the tiara, the crown is like a,
Oh, it's a legit crown?
it's a tiara, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a tiara-shaped ring. Oh. Can you describe it again? Because I was picturing it as a very small scale.
It's got, like,
And
plants.
I pictured you holding this little tiny ring over his head, and you're like,
He's like, no, he's holding it up to his head like a crown, like a tiara.
But I thought he was holding up the little tiny crown ring, like,
No, it's got, like, floral motifs, so it's very wavy, like vines woven together, and it's got spinels dotting the tops of the tiara.
What's a spinel?
A spinel is like a pink, like, gemstone.
Oh, it's pink?
Yeah.
Isn't she wearing all pink?
She is wearing all pink. The rest of it is like I think I said it was electrum, so electrum is a mixture of gold and silver together.
And who would normally wear these? You said nobles would normally wear it?
Well, anybody could. It's just, he was wondering if it was a little too highbrow for whoever you were giving it to, so he was offering the amulet instead.
No.
But he doesn't know who you're talking to, so.
No, I mean, we're both dressing pretty obnoxiously, so at least I am. So I think it would match her outfit, and it's shiny, and I'm gonna tell her that I got it for her because she looks like a princess. So I want to get that.
A very good line of thinking. Girls like pretty things. You can trust me on this one.
And being princesses.
Girls
Correct.
love being princesses. They also love princesses. Turns out, princesses are popular. Anywho, if you have perhaps 10 gold pieces additional, then this can be yours. I was just finding things in approximately the price range of you. So 160.
155, and you got a deal right now.
What?
And I slap 5 gold coins on the counter.
Deal. He
Put my
grabs your coins.
kumquat out.
Probably
Yeah,
need to
like
hand it
a-
out a few times if you got 155 there. But the crown is yours. He puts it in a nice little gold wrapped box, ties it up with a bow, and hands it to you. I'll see you at the gala in a few days.
And you'll see my date too. She'll be wearing this pretty crown.
Cannot wait. Have a good day.
Oh, I will.
Oh, and you leave his shop. All right, Alistair. You are headed
Yes.
to Steam and Steel, which is where their names again. Embrick and
Knows.
Avi.
Ah,
The fire and water genasi, respectively. They show up at the front door. They're very busy, but they're able to meet with you. Hey, how's it going? We're still
Very
working on
good.
your armor. Unfortunately, we're a bit swamped.
Oh, no worries. I actually had another request in mind. Do you have, like, any fancy, good-looking, sturdy canes?
A cane? Like one
Yes,
with like a weapon in it or something?
Doesn't have to have a weapon, just something that looks good with crimson.
You could have just said yes. It's
Would
really
you like it
cool.
to have a weapon in it?
Yeah, why not? Extra weapons are always good.
You seemed like a discerning young tabaxi. I thought that you might like a weapon.
Hell yes.
Right, Embrick! Embrick, we got another order. Why do you keep accepting these orders? Because it's money! By the way,
Is it?
that's, how much you got?
Let's go with maybe the 50 gold piece range, perhaps.
Oh, do you want it to be, like, fancy looking, or just practical?
What are we looking if we made it fancy? Because I do like fancy.
Well, so what you just offered me is probably in the fancy range.
Oh, well. Yes, then. Let's go with that.
Yeah, I mean, I could otherwise just, cook something up for you for, like, 15 gold pieces, if you just wanted something practical.
You know what? Practical is fine in this instance.
Alright.
15 gold piece.
Sure, and, it's metal. I'm sure it'll go with anything. Whatever you wear is probably gonna go with it. I mean, it's for killing people, so...
Oh, yes.
Alright, Embrick, we got another
Embrick.
one! It's a cane blade! Ugh. Just get over here, you idiot.
I hate cane blades.
Very difficult to balance. Alright, they also say, oh, is your Dragonborn friend coming back?
I don't know, but I can certainly ask him.
Oh, well, if you're gonna see him again, could I give you, like, 5 coppers and you could deliver these to them? And he hands you a few bags of bullets.
Oh, yes. I'm
Yes!
sure he'll be thrilled to see these.
No. Of course I will be.
Alright, yeah, see you later.
Bye-bye.
The couple wave you goodbye, one begrudgingly so, as you guys, as you leave Steam and Steel, with an order for a cane. Let's see, where else were you looking to go today, if anywhere?
I don't know, wherever I would find that skull mask looking thing.
Take me to the Skull Mask. So,
The skull mask shop? I don't know, what did you say? Like a thrift store, you said?
yeah, a thrift store, probably.
No.
Which one of these is a thrift store?
Just realized now
Oh.
BB and Felrax can't go and pick up his order and be like, we're the better couple. It's like, yeah.
So, there are a few pawn shops here. Like I said before, in the Sea Ward is twice as nice. In the, where's the other one? Waukeen's Wares in the South Ward, or Saba's Imports in the Trades Ward. There's also the Curious Past in the Castle Ward.
I think the Curious Past sounds interesting. I'll try that one.
Right, so, you head to the Curious Past in the Castle Ward. The Castle Ward's a fairly nice district as far as things go. It's like filled with blues and purples all over the place, but it's otherwise a very brutalistic styled place. Lots of plain old buildings meant for more security and stuff like that. But nestled in between all of that is a small little like Waddle and Daub shop that's got like a little a person like looking back over their shoulder as the sign for it, and a nice cursive drawing that says The Curious Past above it. You head inside, and it's a simple single-story shop. It doesn't look like there's a ton of stuff here. It's kind of threadbare as far as stuff goes. There's 2 people in the back that are talking, but as soon as you come in, they like stop and look at you. Can we help you?
Yes, I'm looking for something to wear at the gala. I was looking for something along the lines of a masquerade-looking skull mask. I happen to have anything of the sort.
Does this look like a costume shop to you?
I mean, I didn't know what it was. It's the Curious Past, you're a thrift shop. I wasn't sure if you would have anything that somebody pawned off or anything.
Here, let's take a look around. I'll get this one. And he stands up, leaving the other person behind, and starts walking you around the shop. There's nobody else really in here. It's rather small, but he's still walking you around anyway. I'll have you make an investigation check. Alright. As you're looking around, there's not a ton of fancy stuff here, but you do eventually find something that is a rather creepy looking mask. Not necessarily skull, but it's like got the sort of grimace of a skull. And you could probably cut out the eyes and it might work, but it's not really fancy. It's more like a well-made leather mask.
A well-made leather mask.
Will this work if you're going for a creepy vibe?
Well, how much are you willing to part with it for?
5 silver.
Sure, why not? I'll take it. Here you go.
Alright. Get out of here, we're discussing stuff.
Fine. Bye-bye. No.
Alright, you head out of the Curious Past.
Alright, so creepy leather mask. Got it. It's just for my collection. I think I have to shop around for...
Okay, where would you want to go next?
What was the other places you were saying? Curious Past.
Alkane's Wares, Orsaba's Imports, and Twice as Nice.
I think Twice as Nice, maybe? Because it sounds like it's nice.
Sure.
That sounds nice.
You head to Twice as Nice in the distant northern seaward. Probably say that this has probably happened the next day. Probably been out shopping a lot, so we'll progress everything really a day.
Can I do one thing before that would maybe lead into the next day? Like while we're like, I don't know, potentially the night before in the...
Yeah, you can set something up, and that goes for anybody if they want to.
Alright. I need to have a conversation with Montana.
Okay. Montana is back at Lift Spirits.
Montana, are you here at Live Spirits? Montana, are you muted again?
Sure am.
I sure am. What's going on?
I have a question.
All right.
Now, you seem like you're a great down-to-earth folk. And Maggie is also a great, sweet, down-to-earth folk. What is something like her that she would like as a gift for the gala?
That's a good question. What kind of stuff did she seem to like, or like what was she like wearing? Like, is there a particular color that she likes? Like, what are we working?
I don't know, what was that? History or whatever?
I'd do an insight check.
Do I just remember what she was? Yeah.
I usually do insight for memory.
God, I was wearing nothing.
You don't really remember what she was wearing. It was just like, to you, plain commoner's clothes, so you weren't really paying attention to it. But you do remember it was like vaguely green.
Yes, it was vaguely green, very common. She's not of the fancier folk that, in the past I've leaned towards. Why am I a little struggling?
I would say that something thoughtful that might help get her mind off things, but maybe not something too like flashy. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
maybe like a nice like blank journal, like with a real pretty cover on, something that she could write in, kind of get her feelings out on paper, and kind of
she can draw
from the everyday.
Yes, and she can draw her apples. I don't know why she would want to draw apples, but she could do it if she wanted to.
I mean, sure, if it's blank, you could put whatever you want in it.
Well, yes. I will look into that. Thank you very much.
No problem. Happy to help.
Right, and then I'll also be looking for a good old-fashioned journal. Probably an ink and quill. Well, I'm assuming that goes with it.
I'm sorry, I was Googling stuff. What are you looking? ink and quill.
Wow.
As well as the mask that I've been looking for, I will also be in search for a good old-fashioned journal that she can just write.
Journal. Okay, I heard
Thoughts,
girdle, and I was like,
With
Also
like,
heard
Yeah,
oh, a journal.
I was like, maybe I lost something here.
no,
something,
yeah, journal.
something with a nice cover and maybe like a nice set of like pens or something to write with.
Yeah.
Like a little stationery set.
Yeah, then ink and pen. Yeah.
She could write you
Those would-
letters.
Ooh,
All right.
You could have a pen pal.
where would she mail it to?
I
I'm
don't
always
know.
traveling.
Mail
So-
it to the yawning portal. You'll get it when you come back up Southside.
I mean, that's probably what you would do if you wanted to get in
Yeah,
contact
true.
with someone in the Undermountain. Anywho, you head
Yeah,
to Twice as
for
Nice
that.
the next day. It's a rather derelict-looking shop. The windows are like boarded up, but the place still seems to be open. People are going in and out of it. At the very busy Troll Gate, the very north tip of Waterdeep, you find a like large, tired-looking half-elf woman at the front desk. She looks like she's had a rough week. She says, "Come on in. Come peruse the wares. Everything's twice as nice. If you buy 2 things, you get one of them half off. Only the less expensive one."
Jesus.
Oh god, she is struggling.
Damn.
She just went
She
through
wanna go with the
2020.
Does she want my inspiration?
Seriously.
I'm just gonna say, all right, thank you very much, and I'm just gonna. Can I just investigate and
Sure
look
can.
for it myself?
Sure
Instead of-
can, hun.
Putting. Oh god, I find
Natural
it.
29! Okay.
Wow.
It doesn't take you
Wow.
long walking through the shop, even with a bunch of people passing through. Weirdly, the counter isn't very busy. People don't seem to be finding what they're looking for here, but you have. You've come across an entire display filled with a variety of masks, including a porcelain white skull mask. Although it doesn't look like it's meant to be a human skull, it's more like a sort of sort of a vampiric skull. It's got like 2 fanged teeth in front, and like little tiny horns going around the outside of it. But it looks very skeletal. Just as well, just below it is a fancy-looking journal next to an ink pen and quill. It looks like it's
sweet.
like pressed with various intricate dragon designs, and the insides of the pages are like covered in like loose leaf paper. Like the paper looks like it has remnants of like colored leaves in it.
Sweet. I'll take them both up to the counter.
Just slam them down.
I need this now.
Yep. So 2 things. The less expensive will be the journal, so that one's gonna be half off. So I can give you this for 20 gold pieces.
Good. And then the mask.
That's the whole thing, sweetie.
Oh, okay. Certainly. Well done. Oh. I think I give her the gold pieces and say, "Have a great day."
Thank
Keep
you
up.
for shopping at Twice and Nice. Twice is... Thank you for shopping here.
Oh, I feel like I should help her, but I don't know how when I'm gonna leave.
Just pay her like a yearly salary so she can leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna just chuck a. Yeah, I just throw another gold piece at her. Keep up the good work.
What's this for?
This is for you. Have a wonderful day. I'm gonna run away.
She looks confused, but she kind of smiles a bit to herself and pockets it away. Okay. Yeah, you've got your mask and a nice journal and quill set. Wasn't fancily wrapped up for you, but there you go.
I'll do it myself.
All right. Things are ramping up. Do you guys have anything else that you guys want to do before we head to the gala?
I mean, I would like my bullets at some point. that's gonna happen.
Oh well, yeah, I give that to her.
How many bags of bullets do I got?
How many did you order?
I don't remember. I think it was like 3 or 4.
Sure. You have that.
Nice.
You have 3 or 4 bags of bullets. I don't know how much.
I'll have to go and look because I might have written it down.
Yeah, I think it was a fair number.
I know I paid for it already. I gave them extra.
Yeah, that's been the usual case around this. So if anybody, nobody's doing anything else,
I would like to find a few magical items.
a few magical items. What are you looking for?
A jug that makes stuff.
A jug that makes stuff.
It's a wondrous item.
Like 2 jugs.
It probably doesn't exist here, but I'm gonna go and try and find the magical jug that makes all the liquids, including mayonnaise.
Oh, an alchemist jug?
Ew.
Yeah.
A magical jug that makes everything, including mayonnaise. Got it.
Yep. Because mayonnaise is a liquid, apparently.
Everything, but also mayonnaise. Well, there are a few places you could go. You could go to Weird Bottles. You could also go to any
Magical items and artifact kind of places.
any of the pawn shops would work. The Whistling Blades is very close to the Yawning Portal, so people might offload their goods there, as well as maybe Waukeen's Wares. Sort of close there.
I would say, yeah, the place where they offload near like the Yawning Portal. Maybe like look around just for anything interesting. If not, I'll go to the potions one.
Since you're looking for a specific thing, actually, like a specific magic item, I'm gonna say that you can spend some time like putting out some feelers, and I can have you. Dang, where's my thingy? I can have you. I think it's like 100 gold pieces to make like a skill check. Then you can like guaranteed like find the exact item, like find a seller. If you wanted to do that.
Sure. I guess it depends on how much this jug is probably going to cost me, though.
Yeah, I'm trying to find. Oh, you have the DM's guide because you took it from me.
Because I was looking for this item.
Who took it from me?
Sow.
Jeez, you could have just asked.
I couldn't remember what it was called.
Could have just said the thing that you said there.
The jug thing. Yeah, I could have just done. All right.
I looked it up, and instead of
I
telling
was
you the
checking
name
to
of
see
it,
if it was a wondrous item, or if it was like a common item, or if it's something I could enchant.
okay, it's uncommon. Cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, make a knowledge check or an intelligence check.
And drop 100.
You can do this before you drop 100.
Drop a
So
hundred.
knowledge intelligence check.
Yeah, just to figure out about how much the thing would cost. No clue.
It's probably gonna be really fucking expensive.
Heard tale of such a thing, but if such a thing could really create that much mayonnaise, it must be a truly powerful item.
I hate you so much. He disappoints me. Well, then I'm just gonna go to the nearest place that has magical artifacts, and I'm gonna peruse around their wares.
Peruse around. I mean, you can still try and...
Yeah, I
Dude.
figured I'll keep on looking for it, but if it's rare, I might just kind of meh.
Okay, well, I'll still have you make a charisma investigation check. Yeah, pretty much what I've told you.
Okay.
Probably go to a pawn shop and find it.
Well, then I guess off to the one over near the Yawning Portal, because I'm more likely to find something neat coming out of the hole in the ground.
You head to Whistling Blades in the dock ward. It's a little bit of a shady area. But you do find there is a there's an old human woman at the counter of this. I mean, it's the dock ward. Everything's kind of run down. This one a little less so. It at least has money from adventurers to keep the place like looking built. Keep everything up to date.
It's shiny on the outside, but on the inside it's worn out.
The lanterns are lit near here, which is
Oh, that's
to say
nice. I can at
something.
least see the filth. Cool.
But the old woman at the counter, She says, what are you looking for, sir?
I'm looking for an artifact I've heard of. Kind of just creates a lot of liquids, just unending.
Like a tankard of ale, endless ale, or something like that?
Kind of like that, but it does.
She puffs on her pipe for a bit. I'm gonna have you make a persuasion check.
Nope.
Wow, we suck today.
Can't say I've found anything of that sort around here. I can let you know if something comes by.
Well, what else you got kicking around here that might be of interest? Something old, possibly.
Something old?
Something old, not cursed, preferably.
Mostly have adventuring gear here, but we have a few things that some people have traded in. I mean, there's this hourglass over here. That looks pretty old.
I go and I'll check out the hourglass.
It's like covered in thorns and appears to be made of iron or something.
This is a normal thing that people have? Does it do anything?
Tells the time.
I mean, I guess that's right. Why does it have thorns on it?
She shrugs. Someone found it in the Undermountain. If it's
How
cursed, I
much?
couldn't tell you. I don't know, a discerning dragonborn like yourself. 20 gold.
Done.
You, take this...
I am not going to touch it. I am going to take out... Actually, I'm gonna look at it. Do you have like a box or like some cloth? I can throw in an extra silver if you want.
Sure, I have these rags.
There you go. I put it in the rags, and I put it in my pocket, and I make sure that it's facing the same way, so it don't tip over.
Like how you're like, I'll buy a vaguely maybe magic, maybe cursed item
Maybe cursed item, yeah.
to never use it.
Look, I rolled real bad. I don't know what it does.
This'll be fine. Yeah, you've bought this thing.
Cool. I'm gonna try and find other things. This is just like one of many cool things I could possibly find.
Okay. You finding them in the same place?
No.
Okay, where are you going?
I guess potions and stuff to see if maybe that person has more inkling of the jug.
Okay. You head to Schema Weird Bottles Concoctions. It says, "Oh, you're back. Did you make good use of that love potion that you bought?"
Yeah, I need another one.
Oh, good. That's 150 gold pieces still.
Cool. First off, leave that right there on the table. There's more important things that I'm here after. A jug that creates a lot of liquid.
A jug that like a decanter of endless water or something like that?
Something like that, but it does like everything.
Some sort of wondrous jug like that. Let me think for a second. Perhaps I might be able to find something. Yes, I think I could find something for you. Tell you what. You come back in a day, I should be able to find this for you.
Isn't Wowkeen Tad tomorrow?
No. Got some days.
Oh, okay. Sure. Keep that potion over there. Just hold on to it. I'll be back for that too.
If it's what I think it is, it'll probably be a few hundred.
And?
Just letting you know. You seemed hesitant for the love potion before, so...
Yeah, well, the love potion seems like... Never mind. This is something I want. The other one's more of a fun kind of gag.
Fair enough. Happy Wowkeen Tide.
Mm-hmm. Tip my hat and leave the door.
Right. Day later, you can come back, and he has actually procured what you're looking for. An alchemist's jug. He says it's yours for 500 gold pieces.
Hand him the 500 gold pieces.
I did warn you, I'm afraid.
I ain't sighing at you, don't worry about it.
He takes the gold, puts it in his lockbox, and hands you over a...
Before you start putting that away, I'm gonna check to make sure it functions, because I want to make sure this is good.
Please, he puts a bowl underneath one of the spouts that you're trying to pour it out of. I should explain how it works, and he explains all of the various things that you can take out of the auspicious alchemist's jug. including but not limited to mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise. Well, if he's gonna explain it, I'm not even gonna try because I know that he's making sure that I don't make a mess.
Yeah.
Damn it.
You can make
All the
8
mayonnaise.
ounces of acid. You can make half an ounce of poison. You can make 4 gallons of beer, 1 gallon of honey, 2 gallons of mayonnaise, 1 quart of oil, 2 gallons of vinegar, 8 gallons of fresh water, 12 gallons of salt water, and 1 gallon of wine. But once you pop, it does not stop until it's out of that liquid
Right.
day.
Never make the mayonnaise.
Anyway, he warns you of all of this. He's scribbled it on a piece of paper for you. But I think it should be in the compendium, so you should be able to drag it into your character sheet if you
Yeah.
want.
Out of curiosity, are you a person that might know magic? Or could recognize magic in items?
I could recognize it if you showed it to me.
I pull out the hourglass gently and place it.
Well, it's not alchemy, per se, but I can take a look. Quickly guzzles a potion of Identify as he gazes over the item. Interesting. This appears to be an hourglass. It has no special properties. He just kind of hands it back to you.
Yeah, alright. Well, thanks for the jug. Tip my hat and leave. Fucking 20 gold pieces on a normal goddamn fucking hourglass. Damn it!
Happy walking tide. Alright, does anybody else have anything that they want to do before they pick up their stuff and get ready for the gala?
The only thing I was planning on doing just the night before while I was just getting ready for bed or whatever, I wanted to try and draw a landscape of the orchard in that journal, like on the back cover or something, or on the first page or something.
Alright.
I'm assuming that'll need some kind of
I'm gonna say
performance.
Yeah, we'll call it performance. I would apply performance to stuff including the arts. Okay. You make you're going from memory and it's by candlelight, but in spite of this, you're able to create a sort of impressionistic image, like a sketch of the orchard as it was. Go a little off the page, and the composition's a little weird, but for an amateur, not bad.
All right. That's all I got.
Alright. Then, without further ado, you guys pick up your outfits. Remind me, if you will, what your outfits look like.
Crimson fancy thing.
Crimson fancy
lot of
thing. I know you've got your
frills
cane and your... I think you have a hat. Didn't you have a hat? Something? Or am I imagining that?
Crap. I think I'm imagining it, but I don't think I need one. So
Okay.
I think
Got your skull mask, your rapier cane. So basically, you can say that your rapier is now in the form of a cane. You can hide your weapon if you wish.
Oh, cool.
Anywho, let's see. I don't think Oso is wearing anything. They are going in the nude. Nude. We're wearing, what was it,
red and gold costume clothes.
red and gold costume clothes. Montana, I think you had a green thing.
Yeah, you said that your rolls were a green dress with little pink flowers, little pink gemstone flowers on them.
And then BB, you're wearing your burgundy suit, the black bolo. Bolo.
Is it? I don't actually know. I think it's bola.
I think it's
It's
bolo.
bolo.
It's bolo?
Big
B-O-L-O. B-O-L-O.
Okay, well, I think I was saying it wrong then. So, you guys are decked out, ready to go to the gala. Wowkeen Tide has come and gone. Everybody went out and did their shopping. You guys were able to rest easy as everybody else is scrambling to get their stuff done. But you guys went shopping ahead of time and were able to get okay deals for your gifts that you've prepared for your dates.
Still want to keep an eye out if there's anything cool in the windows.
Sure. Make a perception check.
That
I want to peep for some last minutes too.
Okay.
Perception. Oh wow, she saw or he saw some stuff.
Yeah, you know, I'll do the same.
See,
Wow.
we go shopping for
Some-
others, but then we're like, but what
Just
can we
some,
get for
just some
ourselves?
window shopping, you
Yeah.
know.
It's
Oh, I didn't worry about that.
perception.
Okay. So,
I've rolled my first roll over a 12 all night, so.
let's see. I'll go down the list and find like some interesting items that you may have found. I'll do 2 for BB because they rolled really high. So BB, you found what is advertised as a weapon for every adventurer, and it is a appears to be a short sword, but it is inscribed with an eye on the hilt, and it has like a little description next to it for the discerning shoppers, and it's a weapon of warning. It gives you a bonus to initiative and makes it so you can't be surprised. I believe that's what it does. I can look that up to ensure that, but I believe that's what
And
it
it glows
does.
blue when there's orcs around.
Advantage on initiative, and you and any of your companions within 30 feet of you cannot be surprised,
Nice.
except when
Hell yeah.
incapacitated or something
That's
other than
awesome.
non-magical sleep. It magically awakens you and your companions within range if any of you are sleeping naturally when combat begins.
How much?
This uncommon magic item goes for about 600 gold pieces.
Ugh. I just bought something 500 gold pieces ago.
Eh?
I pointed out to everyone else in case they want it.
My
is it? How much?
pockets are very small.
It was 600 gold pieces for a
Oh,
short sword
okay.
of warning.
Hmm.
It is, of course, a magic weapon, so it does penetrate magical defenses, but it isn't like a plus weapon or anything.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough.
I guess if there's anything that might emit daylight or kind of resemble sort of like above the ground, that's also something I'd be looking for.
Something that looks like daylight?
That emits daylight or has like.
I'd like to buy the
shiny.
sun,
I would like to buy the sun.
please. To activate my daylight ability.
Well, if you're looking for something specific, again, that's probably going to be a that's probably going to be an investigation check, at the very least.
Why did I roll as the mule?
I don't know, but they're certainly out there
Mule
looking.
found it.
There's a mule?
You would have probably gone to the button next to send and chosen your
Yeah.
character.
The wheel goes,
It's fine.
So you probably
and
clicked
it
in there and
points at the sun.
Still
scrolled.
gives my +2, it's fine.
It does have a +2.
No, I have a +2, so
Oh,
it's
wow,
fine.
I could be a cannon.
Please don't. We have enough fun with torch
I
rolled
came
for.
in like a wrecking ball. Goblin flying through the air.
I'm gonna say
Roll his party.
I'm gonna say that you weren't able to find anything quite like that. You found a simple drift globe that creates magical light, but it's not daylight. But it does
Is it-
follow you around, so it's a torch that doesn't need to be held.
I like that. How much is that?
That one's 10 gold pieces.
I'll buy that.
Pretty common around here. Yeah, you can get that. Drift globe. I believe it's in the compendium as well. Let's roll for this. So, Montana, you found a really nice looking comb. It appears to have a snake sort of motif swirling along the spine of the comb. It's made out of this weird red metal, perhaps a like burnished copper or something. And it has like a little gemstone in the eye. It looks like a nice piece of treasure. Newt, you're able to find just while window shopping. There's a mirror made out of pewter, but it's got like a little cat at the top of it and at the bottom as well. It's a little hand mirror with a handle.
And how much is that?
As you look at the reduced price tag, it's pewter mirror. It's probably like 2 gold pieces.
Yeah, I'll do it. Why not?
You get a nice cat mirror. It's not magical.
Yeah. How much is the cute little comb?
That one doesn't appear to be magical either, though it is, since it's made out of this nice burnished copper, I'm gonna say it's probably 4 gold pieces.
Yeah, I will get that, and I'm gonna give it to Alistair so that he can give it to his friend. You have a nice comb for her hair.
Comb. Oh, thank you.
Welcome.
You can comb all her fur. Wait, that would
Yeah.
probably take a while.
Well, it's a good thing it's a very fancy comb.
All right.
You guys have
Detail.
a night on the town during
Yeah.
the night of Wowkeen Tide, and the
I have to
gala.
actually pick her up.
Oh, dang, yeah.
No, she'll meet you at the villa, I think.
Oh, will she?
The
Okay.
Gullah Island?
The villa.
Oh.
Villa,
I might have
Island.
stumbled as I spoke.
We're just messing with you.
The who? Is everybody?
Gala. We are
They're at
we
the
are
gala.
walking down
Roll for
the
initiative.
streets. We looking fine and fly and
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, I did misspeak that that day is called Wowking Tide. It's actually called Gold Night. Is the Black Friday, which is much cooler sounding. Guildsmeet is the day of the gala. It's day 7 of Wowking Tide. Yeah. You guys head to the Castellanter Villa where your ticket tells you to go. Let's see.
also I will note BB is not wearing his hat.
Oh.
Felrax
Okay.
adjusts his collar a bit.
Oh, he's
Oh, he's hot.
Oh no, he's bald.
Oso has a
Walking around in her little fishnets.
yeah, you guys are able to meet your dates near the outside of the villa. You guys, of course, have the tickets for them, so they're kind of like waiting for you. Those of you that didn't just outright give them to them. Oso, of course, has a potted plant. The ticket is buried half in the soil and sticking out. He has given Skullbreaker his pair of ticket. Right. Yeah, you guys are nice and fancy, and you've met up with your dates. So I think it's time.
Oh boy, the map's gonna change. It's gonna go. It's gonna go 8-bit.
Oh no. It's gonna go.
Yeah, you guys head to the North Ward, which is kind of where you guys were if you were at Lift Spirits. Actually, it's in the Sea Ward for the Castellanters. There's a lot of villas in the North Ward, but the Castellanters have taken up abode in the Sea Ward to the west, sort of smack dab in the middle of the district. Actually, I can take you there. Ew. Ew. Oh, it took that.
I saw that, yeah.
Weird. It like
Yay,
zoomed
it's
in,
a party.
and the party jumps into the sea.
No!
I'm too nervous.
But my fancy
Under-
shirt. My fancy dress.
But my fancy dress. Okay, let's go.
We're going to Atlantis.
Welcome to Rapture.
That'd be cool. It's just an underwater villa.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend I didn't see what I just thought I saw. I'm glad I saved my inspiration.
Good.
Uh oh. I didn't know what he saw, but I don't like that.
Guess that was on the wrong layer.
I didn't see anything.
That's good.
Yeah, I
Okay,
didn't see it.
so, you guys arrive at the Castellanter Villa. Thrazir is at the entrance, and he actually is waiting for you guys. Ho, ho, ho.
Did you like taking tickets?
Don't you look like $1,000,000, don't you? Come along, friends. It is here where we go to the gala. Yes?
lead the way.
Wonderful. Oh god, there he is.
There he is in his full glory.
Oh, there he is.
Decided to crop out the full image I have of him.
Hello, Caesar.
What's wrong with the other half of him?
It's just the background.
Yeah,
And
there's
a
like a
wagon.
background in the full image that I have.
Oh, okay.
Anywho, Vizier takes you in and greets the people at the door. He hands over his like scepter to one of the attendants, and everybody there is taking weapons from you guys. We can't have any dangerous tools at a noble's villa, especially during the holidays. So they ask you to take all of your weapons from your person, hand them over.
Not my
Man,
guns.
It's a good thing that Alistair just bought a cane that he
Yeah.
can hide his rapier in.
You can't take my guns.
Would
Beans
deprive an
invisible.
old man of his walking stick.
I know, I was thinking the same thing. I was gonna make that joke, damn it.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
You can still do it. Go.
They do ask for your cane initially, so I'm gonna have you make a
That's fine.
deception check.
Oh, wait, where are they?
Wow.
I'm taking this thing.
You would certainly
Okay,
not
good enough.
deprive an old man of his walking stick. Yeah, you guys are led inside, and Alistair, you're allowed to keep your weapon. Everybody else, kind of thoroughly is searched and has their weapons taken away.
I give my crossbow and whatnot, daggers and such.
So, buddy, believe I have.
Yeah.
Let's have Newt and Arabelle come in first.
Oh boy. I'm so nervous.
There she is. Let me get you on the back layer. Go. Right. Okay. Arabelle, I didn't redraw these characters at all. I never initially drew them.
No fancy things for him.
But they are wearing different outfits. Arabelle is wearing she's wearing a lot of the stuff like the ribbons in her hair and whatnot. But now she's got like a frilly sort of evening dress that's kind of encapsulated by like a big rabbit fur sash. Like a
Wow.
yeah, she's looking very fancy here. And you guys are announced by an attendant at the top of the stairs as you descend into the main gallery for cocktail hour. And you are announced. Miss Arabelle Keenseeker, and what's your name?
Newt.
And Miss Newt. You guys descend the staircase, and everybody is kind of.
Are clapping?
I mean, yeah, some people are clapping. It's just a general like. It's a very fancy ball, as it were.
You've seen The Office and
Ever
the
seen-
episode where they like
Jim Halpert.
yeah, Jim.
Jim Halpert.
He's
I
like
was
going
gonna
in
say
and
like
leaving.
Cinderella, but
No,
Pee-pee.
no, it's definitely better with Jim and Dwight.
Let's get Vizier. Make some
Like,
room here.
I thought you were gonna make it come back in and out, in and out. Jim.
Jim, help!
Let's have Oso come down with his potted plant, which is a potted plant.
Skullbreaker is a weapon. Why is he allowed to be here?
They begrudgingly let in this person. They do, in fact, both have tickets, so it's fine.
Must be a person. Must be transformed.
Oso and their potted plant. Skullbreaker. I'm not going to say that. I'll give you a gold piece if you say it. And Skullbreaker, the hydrangea. It's not what it. I don't have time to lecture you. Oso heads down the stairs with their plant, holding it at their side, like nodding at everybody as they descend. BB, you and Felrax descend. You in your burgundy outfit. Okay. Aha.
Whoa.
Felrax
There he
is
is.
here.
Oh,
Everybody's here, and they're very competing art styles.
Right. It makes it better.
Oh my god.
Felrax of Skullport, Undalagar Fortress, and William Barnaby Blue. And you guys descend the staircase and join the rest of your friends.
Do they have to say the full name every time?
Yes, it's unfortunate, but
Ugh.
let's get BB, not BB, who else is left? Alistair.
Yeah.
You are in your ravishing sort of your getup. Maggie has come in the fanciest thing that she could muster, which is it looks a little risque for this sort of thing, but she's got like a shoulderless sort of thing going on, and it's like white frilly, so it could be underwear in this time of period, but she's put something else like over it that was like her cleanest thing that she could find, and it is green, and it's like a flowing dress, in spite of. Let me put you on the back. I'm trying to do this ahead of time instead. Okay, so it's not exactly like that, but it's sort of close. And we have Magpies in the Wind, or what was it? What was your name again? Magpies in the Rain, and Alistair Lafayette Cromwell III. Did I get that right? Fourth!
Damn it. Fourth. Thank you.
Please, that was my father. Oh no, I'm running out of space. And last but not least, Montana Miller, and where did he go? And Oliver Silmerhelf.
And some other guy. He's behind the
He's
plant.
behind the plant. I'm running out of room here. There's too many waifus.
If Ben were here, he would be very disappointed that school breakers pushed off into the corner.
Okay, I've made some room.
There you go.
All right.
Florex's tail was taking up a lot of space.
It was. And Oliver is, he's wearing a very noble-looking suit. He's still got his, like, fancy white scarf, and he's not, like, wearing dress armor, but it's definitely, like, it's definitely a form of uniform. It's kind of close to what he's wearing, I guess. That's probably fine.
Like that, but fancy.
And honestly, Felrax is wearing the same thing that they were wearing when they came up here. They came up here to have a good time, and they already look nice anyway. Alright. You guys have all been announced, and you descend the staircase. You guys are all greeted in time at the entrance, or at the base of the stairs by... hold on. Get you on the right layer. Let me... make sure that this is... God, I wish that this was like... Nope, we lost people. Get out from behind there. Get to the front. And roll 20 is a bitch sometimes. Okay.
To the front.
You guys are met by Victoro Castellanter at the base of the stairs, along with his wife Amara. And they're a rather dour-looking couple, because that's the only image of them in the Waterdeep book. But regardless, and I guess Amara is perpetually sitting now. It's canon. Welcome to the Guildsmeet Gala. We're happy that you all could be here, friends of Thrazir. I can vouch for all of their professional behavior. Of course. Please, come, enjoy the party. Yes, please, enjoy. We've prepared lots of things for tonight's festivities, and you'll find that a lot of the higher-ups here are walking around. Please be on your best behavior. Kind of eyes the adventurers that are
Insight
in here.
check.
It's kind of rude to incite somebody you just met. Jeez.
Kind of rude.
I'm just gonna
It's
ask.
tradition.
I'm just gonna ask Oliver who's all here that they're referring to. I'm sure he knows.
Oh, lots of noble families have people here today.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them, to be honest. Hard to count, really.
Oh
We
god, this is a low res family.
we got the Growlins here. We got the Fans, the Sarsantiers, the Agundars. I think the Margasters had to postpone. The Erling Stars are here. Whole bunch of people. Bunch of boring people that my parents know. Anyway, I guess, BB, you can't really tell much from your insight. That was probably apparent from the one.
I had no idea what he was talking about.
Yeah, you just assume that all nobles are this.
Yeah, I just assumed he was talking to other people. He
Dour
wasn't
looking.
talking about us because we're well behaved.
We are very well behaved. Anyway, let's get over to the food.
Food!
As you guys head into the cocktail lounge, you leave behind the Castellanters to greet their friends and whatnot. They're on door duty. Brazier walks off and says, "I'm going to go get acquainted with some of the other people here, so you all have fun." Disappears.
Leaving more room on the screen for us.
Huzzah! I made an excuse to get rid of them. Okay, you guys head into the cocktail lounge, which is just outside the ballroom. As you guys go down the stairs, Arabelle's like meeting with, is like holding Newt's hand as you guys are walking in. She's like, "This place is kind of stuffy. Wasn't expecting this. I guess I was, but..." And those stairs. I'm taking off my heels. Come on. Let's go into the ballroom.
Alright.
She
Free spirit.
takes off her heels. It's like, I should have worn flats. I mean,
Like
no offense,
every
but you're
girl with
very
a
small.
palm.
And she tosses them into the coat room and drags Newt off to the dance floor to do some preemptive dancing. Let's see. Right. Yeah, you guys head into the cocktail lounge, and everybody's here. There's a whole bunch of nobles that are kind of like glancing at you, but then eventually start paying you no mind. There's a open bar, as it were, which is probably
Yes.
why the Castellanters were a bit wary of these adventurers. You can also see that there's what looks like a 4-tiered cake that's on presentation. It looks like that's going to be like the headpiece of the night. It's like frosted with like gold fondant and like powdered with gold and covered with like chocolate gold coins. For Woukingtide, of course. Capitalism ho. Glory be to capitalism. Yeah. What are you guys doing with your dates?
Definitely getting a drink.
Dancing the night away.
Hell yeah, dog. Felrax and BB go up to the counter, and you guys get some drinks. Felrax gets something a little fancier than whiskey this time around. He just kind of looks at you as he has like this pink sort of drink in his hand. And he goes, "What? It's Guildsmeet. Living a little."
Is he having a Cosmo?
I shoot back my whiskey and then I ask for what Felrax is drinking, and I'll walk around with that in my hand too.
Sure. Yeah, you guys are having like a sort of, we'll call it the saloon sprinkler.
But is it good is the question.
Well, do you like plums, I guess?
Yeah.
It's a plum sort of drink with a sweet liqueur mixed with some invisible tasting alcohol.
All right. It's fruit juice.
Invisible taste?
Yeah, it's just fruit juice.
Yeah, it's fruit juice. It's very dangerous.
Very dangerous fruit juice.
Just vodka or something that is very tasteless, but is just alcohol.
Alright.
Hey, it's not that bad.
You guys are getting drinks together. Arabelle and Newt, I'm going to have you guys make a performance check as you get in there to dance and show up all these other noobs.
Oh my god, no, I'm using my inspiration.
Oh, I'm using my inspiration!
Jesus Christ.
What is the
I
music
run
like?
run out to the dance floor and trip.
Sure. Yeah,
They're
you head out
playing
there.
like a gentle waltz, and you start doing like the sprinkler or something.
The worm.
You went full Shane. Don't go full Shane.
Never go full Shane.
I start doing the worm, but I'm so small. I'm just like flopping like a fish.
I don't really have. Let me find some other music. Not sure what to use for this.
I mean, you got spooky
Carlton?
piano music.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's in here.
It's not unusual.
It's not
And I-
unusual to be-
Well, it's a little folksy, but it'll work for now.
Yeah, they're gonna
It's-
play 7. It's not unusual, or
Good.
What's New Pussycats, followed by a single. It's not unusual.
As soon as people get used to it.
It sounds more
We're gonna
like
pick back up with the-
classical medieval kind of dancing, like where everyone's dancing in a group.
So yeah, hold on, I didn't check your inspiration, I was looking for music. Okay, an 11, that's fine. Yeah, you do trip out there, but Arabel doesn't mind. That's the 1, but your inspiration kind of makes up for it a bit. As you guys just kind of... You go out there and you just have a good time. And really, that's what's most important about this event, to be honest. Right. She'll remember this. You guys are spinning around on the dance floor as everybody looks on at the weirdo dancing with a goblin, but she doesn't seem to care. She's enjoying herself, and it's rubbing off on you as well. You guys are just having a great time. Reckless abandon.
Sweet.
Okay. So, what's Alistair doing?
Not sure. I assume they went to get like some glasses of champagne. I'm assuming they're walking around with maybe.
All right, you guys get some special
And then-
champagne that has like a gold coin inside of it.
This is the sweet girl, right?
Maggie.
Shane, have you ever seen Firefly?
No, and I'm assuming you're gonna.
Well, Chris is
bitch about
Kaylee
it.
when she goes
Yep.
to the dance, and everything is like bright and fresh and new, and she's just like, they have strawberries. And I'm just gonna go over and ask the buffet table some questions,
Oh god.
and eats all the strawberries.
Are you hungry? Would you like something to drink? I'd probably ask her what she wants first of all, instead of just assuming I know what she wants.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure whatever you pick, it'll be fine.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right, I'll go over to the hors d'oeuvres.
I'm used to ciders, but I don't really get a chance to try the fancy stuff.
And then let's try the fancy stuff.
Also, I've been hating to do this character because I should probably doing more nyas in there. I don't think I have the voice or stomach for it though.
I'll fit them in for you. How about that?
Oh
Sure,
god.
Yeah, we'll all just periodically go.
Yeah. Yeah, let's meow for you.
that works. That helps my confidence.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You're welcome.
I don't usually get to do the fancy stuff. Meow.
And then let's go do the fancy stuff. And then we will hit the dance floor and show everybody, oh, look at Yacht on the dance floor. Holy crap.
Woo!
Wow. Is that your friend?
Yes.
Didn't know they could dance.
Apparently so. I like how the Arabelle is just lifting her up and throwing her into the air and then catching her again. That's interesting.
Well, she's very light.
Yes, she is.
Go fetch a drink then.
Do. And I'll go fetch, probably a couple of drinks and then, an hors d'oeuvre and bring it over.
All right. Yeah, they have hors d'oeuvres. There's spanakopita there.
Who?
It's just spinach and feta cheese and a puff pastry.
Got it.
I used to wait tables. Anyway.
It's very messy. It crumbles, it flakes all over the place.
If it's made well. or just
Not
tiny.
if it's made well.
If it's an hors d'oeuvre, you can just pop it in your mouth.
Whole thing in your
That's
mouth.
true. That's fair.
Montana, what are you doing with Oliver?
Probably just like hanging out. Montana has been thinking the last couple of days that it might not be a terrible idea to make friends with this kid because, like, he's kind of in high places and it might not be a terrible thing to make friends with people in high places. So I'm probably just, like, chilling out and, like, we're probably just drinking and I'm just asking him questions about these boring people that his parents know because he's probably got at least a couple of stories that are worth telling about them.
All right. So. Hold on. Oh, thank God. It's preparing another page, and it almost deleted it, but it was like, your players are on this page. Ah! So, yeah, Oliver, is like, takes you downstairs, and he's just like, why don't I get you a drink first, alright?
Okay.
Sure. And he rushes off to the counter to go fetch you a drink. It looks like he doesn't quite know what you want, and he keeps, like, glancing back at you, like,
This one?
This
one?
He's trying to choose on his own, like a man, but,
But he's not.
he eventually comes back with just the champagne with a gold piece in it for Wowking Tide. It's like a nice sparkly gold champagne. He has one for each of you guys. Here you go, Montana. So, yeah, nice villa, huh?
It is nice. Do you come here a lot? I mean, I can't say I've ever been, but...
To the Castellanters? I've been once or twice when I was younger. I think they fancied it up a bit.
Well, that sounds nice. Is there anywhere, like, cool here? Like, any, like, cool secret passages that we could, like, go, like, I don't know, explore?
Jeez, that's
Yeah,
not that I know of.
You know.
I just came here when my parents had business here.
I just want to, like, go, like, not get in trouble, but, like...
Seek out mischief.
Kind
Would
of,
like-
yeah.
Yeah. Would like to go and peruse the gallery of all the portraits.
Yeah, exactly. Like, see what kind of weird stuff there is to find in this super old house. Like, I'm an explorer, so this house might be super boring to him, but, like, there's a lot of history in this house, and that kind of piques Montana's interest.
Okay. I mean, I can show you around. I guess. Why don't we just go explore the stuff on the first floor first?
That sounds good.
And let me take you guys to the ballroom. Suddenly,
Oh,
as you
no.
guys walk into the ballroom, you find a familiar face. Well, if it isn't Oliver and company.
Oh no!
Oh god.
It's
Damn it,
Rickazoid.
damn it.
The goblin is dressed up in pretty much the same thing he was wearing before. Arabelle and Newt are dancing out on the dance floor, and he was kind of like leering at them from the side. You didn't even pay much notice to him when you walked in there, but he seems to take notice of Oliver. So I guess the Silmarhelves are good enough to go to a gala, but not good enough to repay the Zentarum, are they? Look, this isn't a time for business. It's Guildmeet. It's Guildsmeet, Rick, and I got a date here. Can we please talk about this some other time? Zentarum don't like other times. But I'll make an exception. Anywho, who's this? I think I saw you before. He looks at Montana.
I mean, I'm Montana. I can't say I've seen you before. I feel like I'd recognize someone with such a sour attitude.
I think I saw you at Lift Spirits. The bartender, yes. So you're here with the bartender now, Silmarhelve. Well, I suppose you have fallen on hard times lately. Well, I'll expect payment next month. is the first, after all.
Where's his date?
He doesn't seem to have one.
I'll call him out on that, actually.
A date? Listen, I'm here on business, of course. We do plenty of business with the Castellanters, being moneylenders and all. But of course, business is business, and he sips from his champagne.
So you showed up to a party to do business. Yeah, you sound like real fun, dude.
Well, it is very fun. Castellanters have turned things around lately, so they'll be repaying their debts soon. I hope. Anyway, enjoy the party. Don't get lost.
I imagine he's just gonna like saunter his way off.
Yeah, he goes off. Anyway,
Giggling to himself.
this is the ballroom, I guess.
Nice.
Looks like your friends are having a good time. Oso is also dancing with the potted plant.
With the plant.
Nice.
At one point, he does like a thing where you would normally like throw your date off with like your arms outstretched and then pull them back in, but he just kind of skids the potted plant across the floor, and it makes like a long skidding noise.
Oh god. Everybody just shrieks.
Like, yeah, nails on a chalkboard, and you're like, oh, no!
So that's why they call him Skull Crusher.
Oso walks over to the potted plant and like lifts it up, and he goes, "You're a real good dancer, Skullbreaker."
Oh, what? Skullbreaker. He called it Skull Crusher.
And they continue dancing. You guys are the only ones really dancing. Everybody else is kind of like talking to each other during cocktail hour. What's everybody else doing for now?
I think I'm just gonna look to Felrax and be like, so what do people do for fun around here? This seems like everyone just sits around and stares at each other and sizes each other up.
No, it's just cocktail hour. I'm sure that things will ramp up soon.
And by ramp up, you mean dancing, I'm assuming? They ain't having fistfights around here.
It's not that kind of place.
I get that. That's why I'm trying to figure out what they do for fun.
Well, it is a noble gala, so it's probably not a ton of fun to be had. Guess you have to make it fun. I'm sure we
Alright.
can find something to do.
Well, we can people watch. How about we just start, I don't know, like that tiny little green one running by. He looks funny. We can make fun of him. And,
See- You see Rickazoid walking by, laughing to himself.
look, it looks like he pooped himself, and he's just trying to cover it up as he runs away. This is gonna be fun. This is a good fun night. Now we can just do that for everyone.
Sure, it's people watch. I mean, people watch someone besides your friends in the ballroom. They are the most lively.
Ask him if he wants to make out.
Cocktail hour. Give it a little time.
Yeah.
Let him have a few drinks, God.
He needs a couple extra. Yeah, that's all he's doing for now.
Felrax
Drink
Oh.
a pink drink.
heads to the dance floor to like watch your friends dancing, but also you're just kind of like pointing out all the other nobles that are here. You do spot another couple coming in. It seems a rather interesting couple, as it were. There's someone with a tall, like, dark suit, and their hair has been like slicked back, revealing their pointed purple horns above them. And they're with another person who is simply dressed in, well, it looks to be a sparkly witch's outfit. And yeah,
Is it fear? Oh my god.
it looks
Oh
like
my
she
God.
came anyway.
Or she did.
Whoops. Trying to, like, I hate ordering things in Roll20, damn it. Get back there! Yeah. Don't look at that. Look at me.
God.
Puts his hand in her
Hand in
face.
her
Get
face.
out of here.
Get out of here.
It looks like he's ready to grab her face and pull her over his shoulder and do some sort of like,
Suplex.
yeah,
Here.
smack.
These images, man.
With
Anywho,
the half of her face that's hidden, she
Alright,
looks
to the
very
bathroom.
concerned.
All right, for the background, I'm gonna have to mess this guy up.
Malados Fear is here with Orina. Seems like she managed to find a date anyway, though neither of them seem too enthused about the whole thing. They're both kind of just leering at everybody that feigns to talk with them. They didn't even provide a name for the person to announce their arrival, so you didn't even hear them coming. But they do come down the stairs, and Fear sees the Dragonborns on the bench immediately, just kind of like, just kind of squints at them before walking on. He heads off to get some drinks at the counter, going with her and like asking what they want. It looks like they're just getting some beers. It doesn't look very fancy at all. Arena also notices that Alistair is here. It looks like she's eyeing you two specifically. Where are you? Come on. Get on the battlefield.
Damn it.
There you are.
That makes sense. That tracks.
you hide behind the tabaxi, your tabaxi date, and your ears kind of flicker behind hers. Oh, hi, what are you doing? Are you hiding?
Oh, no, that's just what they do in these parties sometimes. They just hide behind each other and play a little game of it. Anyway, would you like more hors d'oeuvres?
You see Orina leering at you still as you peek out from behind your date, and she just kind of flips her hair and walks off with Malados. She takes her beer and she just drops it in the trash subtly as she walks with him. They're just enjoying cocktail hour, although enjoying is a
Very
big
much
word.
enjoying, I guess. What is this, beer? Gross. Commoner's drink. I'd rather have
God.
water.
Yeah. Looks like these people are at least here.
Good.
Oh no.
Bye-bye. Get out of here.
I don't want them to go off the screen.
Oh, good. Like, hide her right behind my teeth. Like,
There we go.
Have you looking over your shoulder?
Roll
Or
20.
away
Why
from
don't you
each
have
other?
layers?
don't you have layers?
All right. You guys enjoy cocktail hour for a while, and yeah. Eventually, everybody has been announced. You haven't heard anybody get announced for a while, and then everyone gathers in the ballroom for a time. Nobody is dancing, as it were, but everybody is there, and let's see.
I looked up formal gala activities, and it includes dancing, auctions, more dancing, drinking.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm glad you looked
yeah.
that up. This is the Guildsmeet ceremony that's happening next. So,
Winning tags on plates, which I have no clue what that means.
well, that's for like a gala to raise money.
Oh, that's fair. That's true.
Uh,
Charity gal.
Yeah.
The Castellanters get up onto a balcony not a balcony, but like a dais, like a raised area above the ballroom, and they start clinking their glasses. And they say, "Everyone, it's time for the annual Guildsmeet ceremony. I have Brazier here next to me. Actually, I'll get them all. Everybody come back out.
Everybody come back out and crowd the screen.
Everybody crowd the screen. Yeah, there he is.
Oh, here I
Oh.
am.
Here I am. Let's see if this will work. To front. To front? Damn it. I always lose people when I do that. Oh well, it's fine. It's just Oso. It's like, get. Okay, well, we keep losing people.
Just draw a little smiley face on the screen.
I should have just made it like a bigger screen. Or, you know what I can
You
do?
shrink them down.
I can shrink them down.
Oh.
There they go!
Everybody's dead.
Maggie doesn't have legs!
Yeah.
Belrax, you big boy.
You leave him alone.
He's standing
Chris, you big boy.
Damn, look at all. It's like a family photo.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm clicking so much.
Chris, just sleep off.
Hello, friend. Okay. Everybody is gathered in the ballroom. And, the Castellanters have gotten everybody's attention. The Guildsmeet ceremony. As is tradition, we will now announce the new policies for the guilds that are present, at least. We also have people, some of our representatives at the palace, making similar announcements on our behalf. But for today, it is just us, and we're proud to announce that the Castellanter family, we will be accepting loan requests once more. Our fortune has turned around this year, and we've had a very good turnout, so we will be able to accept larger loans. And in fact, I'll turn it over to Thrazir, who has an announcement as well. Thank you, Victoro. Everyone, I'm Thrazir, and the Castellanters are not a guild. I do have a guild, the Jewelers Guild, and I am proud to announce our partnership with the Castellanters, where we have taken out a advanced interest loan to create a remote location for gems and ore shipping in Mithril Hall to the northeast of here. The dwarves will be sending in ample precious stones and gems to Waterdeep, and our fortune will favor us, as will Waukeen. Thank you, everyone.
Ho
A few other nobles are offered to stand up and say their piece. There are stable master guilds. There's a tailoring guild. There's a whole bunch of other things. There's even a smithy guild here that makes weapons for people and particularly adventurers. But they're all making their announcements for the policy changes for the year, which is what the gala is for. It's more of a formality. And as this piece starts to droll on, Maggie's just like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. This is going on a little too long. And anybody else? Let's see. The Castellanters finally clink their glasses once again, and they say, "That's enough for the boringness. Let's move on to the actual dance, shall we?" And Thrazir just kind of claps his hand. Ho ho! Let's get it started in here. And he flicks his jeweled hand over at a piano, and it starts playing on its own. And a whole bunch of other bards that have been hired start joining in as well. Let's get this party started, shall we? Delete them for now. And it's time to dance, I think. Everybody, make performance checks.
I finished my drink and put it down someplace.
So ready.
So ready. Okay, I'm gonna try and get people up in front again.
Hell yeah.
I would-
Good.
Ugh.
I would lead a hand out to the dance floor and kind of do a small bow and be like, care to dance? To Felrax?
Of course.
But gentlemen,
My gentleman.
I do that same thing, but much more extravagantly, and it's there.
Sure. You go looking around, and it doesn't look like Maggie's here right now.
Oh. No.
Bathroom!
But you do find Orina, and
Oh no.
she's
Oh, that's
there, and they're in the corner. They seem to be aggressively refusing to dance, and She kind of looks at you as you happen to pass by her. Lose something?
Yes. My date. Do you know where the women's bathrooms are? Since you, by any chance, I think that's where she was heading.
Not to give you advice, but I don't think I don't think they like to have you wait outside the door. What are you, some kind of
Just-
freak?
Just to give you some advice, your date is a purple idiot.
Hey, you got something to say to me?
Yeah. Oh, the purple idiot? Yes, you. What's up, buddy?
Listen,
How are you
I'm not the one in
define
a
evening?
weird, freaky goth mask and, like, red robe cane getup. I know you don't need a
It's-
cane.
It's called style, motherfucker. Get some.
This is called style. And he holds up, like, his hands that still have his weird gloves on them. Although, unlike this picture, these ones are fingerless. They've had, like, the fingers cut off of them. He's like,
So edgy.
I'll show you real magic. And he, like, swirls his hands around, and he, like, does a thaumaturgy type thing using his tiefling powers. Creates a little, like, flash of fire around his hands. That's enough, Malados. Cool your jets. Well, I certainly made it after all. Just thought that you should know that. Good luck finding your date.
Thank you. Good luck finding your dates.
No, inside check.
Tips to his gloves. Yeah, I might as well do that. Insight.
And you know, if a girl ever says that and a girl goes missing, that's a threat.
Yeah.
It means that she has been swirlied or chucked outside.
Oh
Yeah.
no, not the swirlies.
You get the impression from her that she doesn't seem to have a legitimate interest in Malados. It seems like she's here for a different reason.
Revenge.
For you.
Alright, well, I'm gonna just investigate a little bit and see if I can find traces of Magpie.
Alright, you're gonna track her to the bathroom.
Oh.
Alright, well, we'll go on to, let's see, hold on, I had you guys make checks. I should probably check those.
I didn't make one.
Oh, well, Felrex has accepted your
Oh
dance
no.
offer. I'm gonna put these guys towards the back. Felrax like gets up and you guys start doing like a weird sort of ends dance.
I wanted a waltz, bitch.
Well, you aren't really sure how to go
I
about
don't
this,
know how to do it.
so you kind of start like doing the hand jive sort of thing, and you're like head shaking, head nod, or whatever. It's a little awkward. Felrax is like,
Switch to like
I'm so sad.
Macarena halfway through.
I don't know how to lead.
Felrax is like, no, this is how you lead.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
No.
And I'll do a performance check for him.
If he fails, it'd be
Yeah.
hilarious.
I mean,
Woo!
falls on his face.
Yeah, he just fall.
He starts leading you around the ballroom, and you guys are doing a waltz in time with the upright music, the uplifting music that's like rather sprightly on the pianos, and the bards are playing, and he's
I feel
leading
like a
you
child
around.
and I'm watching my feet.
Furthermore, he's kind of, you see like a little glint in his eye, and you can see that there's like a swirl of magic like moving around you guys, enhancing the effect of your dancing. It looks like he's made up for most of your not good performance check.
I just kind of quietly just like, thank you. And I know what you're doing. Thank you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be so forward. He like
Nope,
he like
that's
stops
fine.
dancing for a second. Should we stop or?
Don't keep going. It's alright. I guess while this is all happening, I should mention that I've gotten you a gift, but I'm not quite sure if it's going to be a good one. So, what would you want for Joaquin Tide?
A What would I want? Well, you've already given me this chance to go to a gala and get away from the kid for a while. I don't know what else more I need.
Well, think about it.
A kiss.
No, kiss.
Now kiss.
Alright. Newt, you are still dancing with Arabelle, but you have been dancing for a while. Do you want to continue dancing, or do you want to go do something else?
No, we can't. We can get a drink at the bar.
Alright, you guys are kind of tuckered out, and you head out to the bar. And... yeah. So, what are you guys looking for? She goes up to the bar. I'm really thirsty. What do you want, Newt?
What are you having?
I don't know. What's popular? Bartender just kind of says, champagne. It's pretty. We have a lot of it. It's
4 of
walking-
them, please.
4?
Yeah, 2 for each of us.
Okay.
he puts 2 champagne glasses on and then 2 shot glasses, like 1.5 ounces on, for Newt. Beer size, he winks.
Wow.
Very thoughtful of him.
Wow. And Arabelle kind of sees this and is like, well, we ordered 4 glasses. The bartender just like rolls his eyes and is like, okay. And gets you guys some glasses. I guess I'm gonna maybe have you make a constitution save.
You're very small.
What am I gonna get?
You've had like 1
Oh,
spanakopita
no.
and 2 basically pints of champagne. Yeah, you are instantly let's say having a good time.
Woo!
Warm and bubbly.
Just getting boom crash drunk.
Nice.
All right.
Get up to some shenanigans.
Oliver is yeah, he's chilling with you, Montana. Yeah, sorry Rick showed up.
I mean, I'm kind of sorry you had to deal with that. I mean, I don't know the guy, but it seems like you do, and it wasn't a very pleasant interaction.
Yeah. Should we dance?
Okay, so I rolled a 2, and I'm gonna say that basically that explains why I didn't want to dance during cocktail hour. It's because I don't know how. I'm hoping he knows how.
A feat.
Okay.
Can I, like, insight to see whether I think he also does not know how to dance?
Yeah, make an insight check. Yeah.
my first good roll of the night.
He seems very nervous. It looks like he's not sure if the date is going very well. Whether or not that is actually the case, he seems very, very nervous about the whole thing. As he like tries to dance with you, you guys like start trying to mimic what other people are doing, and he's kind of like glancing around and just like, I don't know if I can do this. And he runs out of the ballroom. It looks like he was running off towards the bar.
I'll follow him. I won't, like, run after him if he ran, but I'll just kind of, like, roll my eyes and it's like, yeah, okay, and follow him there.
You follow him there, and he's, like, gotten a drink in his hands. Maybe more drink will help. Hi. Sorry, I'm really nervous.
If you didn't want to dance, we didn't have to dance. I mean, I know kind of everyone's doing it, but there's plenty of people just kind of hanging out and chatting too. Like, I'm having a good time, and, you know, I think maybe instead of trying to just do what you think you should do, you should just be yourself, because I don't think that being yourself is gonna particularly be what's the word I'm looking for? Dishonorable. I think you can just like be you and just kind of like chill and like hang out and have a good time instead of doing what you think you're supposed to do.
So much sweeter than when my BB said that.
Make a persuasion check.
Not good at that. Okay.
Thanks. Well, I'm just gonna get some fresh air, okay? I'll see you at dinner, okay?
Okay.
And he walks out towards like the garden area. He didn't look particularly enthused. Anyway, Oso is still dancing with his plant.
Nice.
He is using his own druid craft. This time he's doing like the skid thing, but he thorn whips the plant back to him, and it's turned into like a veritable like swing dance,
Like
which
a
is
weird.
in stark contrast to the waltz music playing. He even like tosses the plant up into the air, and it spins around a few times, flinging dirt on a few of the guests before landing back in his hands. Eventually, Thrazir has to come over to him and like calm him down. Please, please calm down. Why don't you come out this way? And he like leads him out of the ballroom. In the meantime, the dance goes on for a while, and oh, Alistair, you do see that Maggie has come back. It looks like she has come back from the bathroom, and she's like, oh, "Hi, yeah.
Oh, hello there. Yes.
Did we miss the dance?
I don't think so. I'm sure we could still get out there and boogie.
Come on, come on."
Let's go.
And you guys go out to the dance floor and have you make a performance check. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Inspiration.
Another natural one.
Not happening. Right. I didn't
Right.
fail miserably.
Yeah, you didn't fail miserably. It looks like she's more confident about dancing than you are, but otherwise, you do meet her, like, as far as skill goes. You're a bit more noble-styled in your dance, and she's a bit more country. So your styles clash a bit, but you guys do have fun with each other. Okay.
Alright.
It's not long before the castellanters announce to everybody, dinner is prepared in the dining hall. If anybody would like to participate in the feast, you can head into the next room. And Maggie kind of like looks at Alistair with big eyes and a drooling mouth.
Yes, let's feast. We're gonna do that.
Okay. So, the rest of you guys head into the feasting hall if you guys want to.
Food.
Food! It looks like Oso has made it back. And yeah, you guys head into the... Oh, actually.
Seriously though, I don't know what it is about D&D. Whenever we talk about food in D&D, I'm just like, I'm so hungry I could eat everything. I don't need to. I just had
Let's
dinner,
go.
but I want food.
Immediately goes to kitchen.
I must
She
go get
sometimes
snacks.
does.
I do. I sometimes go
She
get
sometimes
almonds.
walks past me and refills my water bottle, and then
Get some chips, the lovely audio medium, and of course,
Salt and vinegar chips.
try and...
It's been 86 years since we've done chips with D&D
Oh,
in
soon,
person.
soon we can have a 7-layer
No.
dip
You
and play Magic.
guys over.
Oh.
You guys
Lot of
go to
layers.
the Castellanter dining hall,
Boy.
which is very nicely lit. There's plenty of food out. It looks like they've taken out all the stops for this capitalistic venture of a holiday. There's like a huge turkey in the center of the table. There's a whole bunch of like fruit spreads and like heaping pounds of potatoes with like fancy gravery.
Great.
You have shown great bravery in battle today. But there's like a distinct smell of like a like lemon mint around the turkey. There's like rosemary emanating from the potatoes and the gravy, the gravery. That's where they make it. That's where they make the gravy, in the gravery. And yeah, you guys sit down and have a nice, like, fancy dinner here with the castellanters at the head of the table. And it doesn't look like everybody's here. It looks like some of the people have, like, gone off to do whatever. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. Rick is here. Good old Rick. Oh, you are not supposed to be that tall. Get in the back. Yoink. There we go. His true height has been unveiled. Okay, so, oh, I know why he's that huge. Because I shrunk everybody, and I copy and pasted them from the other screen. Yeah, Rick is here, and he has taken the seat next to the castellanters, and he's seems to be talking intimately with them about, I assume, business projects. Thrazir's nowhere to be seen. It looks like Arena's gone too, and Malados is kind of like alone and glaring at Alistair next to Maggie.
God, the angsty teen.
I'm gonna have to fight somebody.
So, how'd you two meet?
Oh, is he talking to me?
I'm talking to you.
Oh, okay. I don't know, Raven. How did we meet? I forgot. I just found her somewhere.
I just came across him in the street. And
Yeah, we just
got some fruit from me and asked me to the ball. Gala, whatever it's called. Yeah. Right.
Yes.
So,
Yes. How did you meet, what's her name?
Arena.
Arena, yes. How did you meet Arena?
She asked me to go. Said that there
Ah.
was a fancy thing going on. I'd known her
And I'm
for a
sure
while. I'm usually in the weird sections of the library.
The weird sections of the library. And what is in that section?
Stuff that would
Besides
blow your
you.
mind.
Oh, I'm
Demonology,
sure it would.
The
Demonology.
religious texts far forbidden from mortal eyes.
Ah, the QAnon section. Got it. Oh, are you trying to, like, summon a demon or something? Is that your jam? Or
No. I don't have magic. I'm just a enthusiast.
have you ever thought of researching what goes on in that alleyway that you chill on?
Not really.
That, you know, the daggers that tried to kill us?
I like things mysterious as they are.
Oh my, your edgelord. Fine over those edges.
Maggie,
Never wanted
Maggie kind of like
Stop
pulls out her seat and is like, "I'm gonna go get some of that cake. I think this is getting weird.
Yes, it is.
Do you want to come with me?"
Yes, I do. Let's go.
You guys sneak out into
Hey,
the lobby near the bar, and she kind of like goes out towards the cake, and as she approaches it, the person behind the bar goes, "Excuse me, that's for after the dinner. There's like a whole presentation and everything. You can't have any of that yet." You guys like glance at each other, and Maggie's like, "Distract him."
Okay. And then I'll cast a minor illusion to try and, like, make him go, oh my god, look at that. What is it? Is that a bird? And I summon, like, a beautiful looking pigeon.
Oh god.
Um,
You had to say pigeon.
Yes.
He has one ready.
So yeah, you guys.
That's a pigeon. How did it get in here? Go get it.
A pigeon? What the? And as you're conjuring this pigeon, I'm gonna have you make a. Did I make you do deception yet? Make a deception check.
Probably not. Oh god. There it is. That was probably the inspiration behind it.
And a white pigeon starts floating about, and he goes, How did this even get in here? It's actually pretty low. I'm gonna have to probably roll against it.
Yeah, probably.
And he actually seems to be believing in it. You glance over towards Maggie, and it looks like she's like looking around for like a knife to cut this thing. And she sees you, and she just like keeps. She does that hand signal that's like, keep it going, like her hand. She's rolling her hand like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you make another deception check to keep distracting this guy.
I give her a look with my eyes that said, please hurry.
The strained smile. That's painful.
Against it. Okay. Eventually he like puts a bucket over the pigeon. I think I got it.
Got it.
He looks up, and Maggie like taps you on the shoulder, and she's got her hands behind her back, and she's like, and he holds up the bucket, and he's like, wait, where'd it go? That's fine, we're fine.
You know, I've heard of the tales. Tales of magical pigeons that vanish and disappear to try to interrupt galas like this. But you have stopped it. Well done, sir. You should be proud. I walk away.
Interesting.
Nice.
Well, whatever. And he heads back behind the bar. Maggie comes out, and as you guys are going back to the dining hall, she says we probably shouldn't eat it in there. And she pulls out like a plate that's got like 2 slices of cake on it, in their nice little perfect triangles. And she kind of gives one to you. Sorry, there weren't any utensils.
Well, it looks actually quite good for a improv job. Well done.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun, and I mean, guess we did want to get into mischief.
Yes.
Right.
Mischief.
Managed.
You guys head back to the dining room, and everybody's still there. It looks like Arena is back at the table. She's like talking to Malados. She's big again. Oops. Oh no, she's big.
Oh no.
Yeah, put him behind there. He doesn't matter. So,
I'm right.
eventually, the Castellanters, they get up once more and tap in their glasses. They do that a lot. They just have a glass that they have around with them specifically for clinking their glass, it seems. And everybody looks up at the head of the table, and Victoro raises the glass and says, "Let us toast to Waukeen, this mighty fine Waukeen tide. May we have a glorious year ahead of us, and may we reap many riches that we have sown here at tonight's Guildsmeet." And the other nobles are like raising their glasses. Here, here, here. Does anybody follow suit?
I'm not sure if I'm there or not.
Sure.
Yeah, you made it back.
I follow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh no!
Uh,
Oh no!
Arabella is just like
Oh no, she's
giggling
drunk.
at you. Some people like look at you, and everybody's just like toasting, and then they all take their drinks. Malados is just like, ugh, I'm sick of this religion stuff. I'm gonna go get a smoke. He heads out to the garden, leaving Arena with you guys.
Oh,
She
good.
takes her sip and then puts the glass down. Having fun tonight?
Actually, yes. How about you?
Haven't seen much of my date, to be honest.
Well, he is Mysterious.
She just takes another sip. And Arabelle is hanging out with Newt. You guys are getting hammered at the far end of the table, probably. It's making everybody kind of uncomfortable around you. Arabelle seems to be having fun, but she's managed to get less drunk on 2 glasses of champagne than you have, being a tiny wee gob. Are you guys talking about anything in particular?
No.
are they
I just don't
talking
know
about?
when I can give her my present.
You can give it to her now if you want.
Well, is there like a special time during the gala that it happens?
Honestly,
Usually-
anytime's good.
The gift giving ceremony.
Yeah,
we
no,
did just
there was,
toast to Wowkeen, so it might be a good time now.
Okay. All right. So it's Arabelle, right? Not Annabelle.
Yeah, it's Arabelle.
Arabelle. Okay. So listen, Arabelle.
Yeah.
I got you something.
Ooh. A present?
You could say that. And I'll like look around my pockets for what is clearly in my pocket because it is big.
Clearly. You put the gift on the table. I was wondering what that was.
I got this for you.
She
I hope you like it.
She opens up the box and she like gasps as she pulls it out. It's beautiful. How do I look? And she puts it on her head immediately, and it looks ravishing in her like big furry like rabbit sash and her like elegant gown. Now she's got like a fucking tiara on that matches.
You look like the queen.
That's because I am. And she puts her hands underneath her chin to make a little V.
And I'll like pretend to do a couple like little bows. Like we are not worthy.
I got you something as well. And she pulls out a very shiny looking necklace, and it looks like it's adjustable, so it could fit even you.
Tiny pencil neck.
It's got like a lot of like circular segments that are like, it looks like gold, but it's probably some cheaper material. But it does have some very fancy looking rhinestones covering them all. It does look like something the queen might wear if they were actual diamonds.
Well, I'm gonna immediately put it on. I'm gonna start to tear up and be like, "This is the most beautiful thing I've ever owned in my life. Thank you so much."
You're welcome.
Oh,
And you
You're
guys,
both just crying at the bar.
you guys are both drunk, crying at the bar, and the bartender is kind of like rolling his eyes.
Please.
Suddenly hear the bartender like mutter under his breath, "Wait, who cut the cake? Shit." Felrax and BB, what are you guys talking about as you guys are sitting at the dinner after the toast?
I don't really know.
See, I told you that there was at least something to look forward to. Good dinner.
That's fair.
Can't get this at any old tavern. Well, you're a pretty good dancer for what it's worth, I suppose.
You mean your magic was pretty good at making me dance?
I didn't want to say nothing.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. I know I got 2 left feet. Tail only gets in the way, so it's all right. I appreciate it.
This world was built for humans, not dragonborn.
Humans, elves, whoever be walking around, still got feet. But out of curiosity, did you ever think about that question I asked before? What kind of gift that you'd be wanting?
I guess something practical. something that I could use in my studies, or maybe to protect myself in the Underdark, the Undermountain too. All those monsters that might sneak into Skullport. But honestly, something could liven up the place as well. I don't get much for myself that isn't practical.
BB's just kind of like eyebrow raised. Well, I've got 3 things, and you can pick. I honestly didn't know, and I figured I should ask, because it might be rude to get you something that you wouldn't need, because you seem like a practical kind of person.
Alright, what are the options?
Well, they're back at Live Spirits, didn't feel like kind of cluttering up the look, the silhouette.
That's fine. Yeah.
You ready?
I wasn't sure if we were given gifts or not, but I got you this. And he puts a piece of paper on the table, and it looks like just weird arcane scribblings, and it doesn't really make sense to you. But you look on the back of the paper as he motions to flip it over, and it's an image of a pistol. And it looks like it's enchanted with the power of lightning. And he said, been looking at that device of yours at night, and think I can make some improvements.
Which device?
The one in your top drawer next to your nightstand.
Whoa!
Second to top drawer in the nightstand. We had separate rooms, but I know the person who owns the place.
Were you scrying
I
on me?
snuck in. What?
Listen, do you want a special superpowered gun or not?
Like check him?
Sure.
Oh God.
Who did he steal it from?
No. He didn't steal anything. I think he was just snooping.
He looks embarrassed. It looks like he's been had.
I think I'm just yeah. Phoebe just laughs. Yeah, just like big grumbly kind of laugh. And says, "Well, I feel like I've been caught off guard. You know much more about me than I know about you." Which I guess makes sense. You have magic that's on your side. But I got 3 things. I figured that it'd be best if you kind of took your own choice. And yeah, so there's a fancy jug that I've heard about that kind of produces whole sorts of liquids, including liquor, water, mayonnaise. But also, I guess it's pretty practical because the guy that I got it from says it actually makes poisons, which is why I didn't bring it. And
Nods understandably.
what was the last one? What was the last one that was important? Whatever. It was something else cool. Oh, isn't like a thing for brewing?
A thing for brewing?
Like a soluble or a solution or something? There was something before poisons. Whatever, I'll look it up.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff. That's
Yeah.
fine.
There's that. And then there's this fancy little orb. This one I was able to carry around. It's kind of in the pocket, and it just, as I take it out, it glows. I remember you said something about how it's always dark down in Skullport. And I did my best to try and find a way for you to bring the light down with you. Something a little bit brighter than normal. I figured I could find something like daylight, but this is the best that I could grab.
I actually do have a few drift globes down there, so I'll pass on that one.
That's fair. And then the last one is the hourglass that I take out. And I put it down on the table.
Does this do something?
It does. If you turn it over, the sand goes down the center.
His nervousness breaks and he lets out a belly laugh. And he says, "It'll do fine on my mantle." He takes it from you.
You're welcome to both the jug and this. This one I was going to give to you either way. Kind of as a reminder.
Listen, I don't need nothing like that. This is fine. It's a memento. If you wanted to be at less of a disadvantage, sure, we can hang out a bit more. You have my sending stone after all.
That's true.
Anyway, let's keep eating. Montana. Oliver isn't here.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Where did you say that it looked like he was headed? Was to the garden?
It looked like he was heading towards the garden. I'm
gonna go that way, but I'm going to let probably Alistair and BB know. No offense, Newt, but you're kind of incapacitated. I just don't want to go anywhere by myself without someone knowing that I have gone, especially since I am not the ticket holder. I am looking for my date who is the ticket holder, and I don't quite know where he is, so I'm gonna give them the heads up and then go look,
I can escort you
guess.
if you need to. Might seem, normal.
I mean, I don't want to take you from your date unless you and Felrax are looking for something to do.
I look at Felrax, I was like, do you want to keep on eating? Do you mind if I just step away for a bit?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll be right here.
I
Yeah,
figured...
he'll hang out with us.
Alright.
He shrugs and says, I need entertainment, that's fine.
Yeah. Felrax can handle himself, worst comes to worst. But
True.
I don't have my weapons and you don't have yours either, so I think sticking together would be good.
Okay. And I guess I'll just since we've sort of been apart for the evening, I'll kind of give BB the rundown of what happened earlier with Oliver and how little jerk goblin kid gave him some trouble, and then he's been acting really strange and ran away. He told me he'd meet me at dinner, but he didn't show.
Do you mention the Zentarum?
Yes. I don't have any
Okay.
reason to hide that from you.
I just have my arm out ready for you to kind of hold on to it to escort you off to wherever you need to go.
I guess we'll head out to the garden then and see what we can find.
Okay, you head out to the gardens. We don't really see anybody here. Looks like Malados is out here. He's just kind of smoking, and he's just like, what?
Have you have you seen the kid? He's about yay high. He's got a fancy suit on. He's got a white scarf. Came by here. Probably looked a little bit upset. Have you seen anyone like that around?
No, buzz off.
Cool,
That man
thanks.
needs- that man
Cool,
needs-
didn't need the tood.
Buzz off.
Can I do an insight check to see if I think that he's actually no, I didn't see him, or if he's deliberately trying to keep information from me? Okay, cool.
It looks like he's generally a tool.
I mean, I figured, but
It didn't
I
look
don't-
like he was really being untruthful that much.
I make a comment
Okay.
to Fear. I'm just like, you look very shiny tonight.
What does that mean? And you guys walk away as he's pondering what the fuck that means. What the fuck, shiny?
It was generally meant as a compliment, but I knew it would confuse him. I'm supposed to be dark and broody. Why am I bright and shiny?
You guys ask around, and the bartender's like, I think I saw him head upstairs at some point. I don't remember when.
I guess we'll head that way then and see if we can find something.
Alright.
I don't really know where to look. I'm sure the upstairs is pretty big, but if that's the best lead we have is somewhere upstairs.
The guards, stop you, and they're like, excuse me, we can't have too many people going up into the upper halls up here. We want you guys to stay with the rest of the party.
I'm sorry, does that mean that other people are up there currently? Is there some sort of issue with us joining our friend?
It's fine. I just need to keep track. And he just lets you pass up the stairs into the upper hallway.
I escort Montana up the stairs, and then I take out the sending stone from my pocket, and I inform Felrax that there may be something more to this party tonight, as we are currently going upstairs to try and find the missing Griffin guard?
Missing kid, yeah.
Griffin scout.
I didn't even get to give him my gift yet.
I don't know if you ever will, my friend.
I don't know if I ever will.
You guys
Oh,
head up
Nickel.
into the upper hallway, and you guys don't really see much up here. There's nobody here, although there is a door that's been cracked open a bit down the hallway. as you guys head in there, you see that there is a small trail of liquid on the ground.
Of course there is.
Oh,
Guess
he
I'll
been whacked.
investigate that.
Wax.
Nothing to see here.
I don't know. Someone probably just left the sink running.
You guys like quickly open the door. BB, you notice blood. You burst open the door and you hear a shattering of glass. As you like put your hand like over your head and look down, you burst open the rest of the door, and a horrifying sight meets you.
Oh, you pulled in the sound too.
Oh my god!
My date. Oh.
Oh my
Like
god!
sound effect.
Oh my
That-
god!
Wait a minute.
Christopher.
That
It looks like Oliver.
That face is part of the background, but it looks very similar to the item that I was supposed to have been gifting him.
It looks like Oliver has been murdered. And I guess we're going to have to figure out what happened
Oh,
next
God.
time in the Eternal Undermountain. Everybody, thanks for watching.
Oh my god.
Wow.
You can catch this stream every Wednesday from 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 10 p.m. approximately. We went a little over this time. You can catch our sister stream from 9 p.m. to midnight on Sundays, the Dork Vision stream going through a different campaign. Yeah, you can also find... Oh, I actually have a thing for this. You can find my books on DriveThruRPG, as well as on the DM's Guild. Noble Crumpet's Book of Secrets is coming to the DM's Guild March 15th. So you can find that there. In the meantime, we'll see you next time as we solve a murder mystery here in the Castellanter Villa. Good night, everyone.
I hate you so much.
Good night.
I hate you. I hate you.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.